All right, you guys, welcome back. I am Jeepgirlz, and of course, with me in the caster's booth and running cams, a man of many talents, is the incredible Dano McFabulous. All right, this is gonna be a fun match. We've had one. We've got 6 more. No, we don't. We have 5 more matches for you tonight. This first one coming up here, starting right now, is the Gooders over on the orange team, and they have lost a player. They are at 3 people right now, Cosmic, Casey, and Phantom. And coming in on This Is a Sandwich, they paused. Coming in as This Is a Sandwich, not a team over on the blue side, and that is Splice Knight, Android player, Random Girl, and Lord Death. And we see Casey has popped over to that side for a second. Those of you in the Twitch chat, we see you. We're so glad you're joining us, Ninja. I saw you over there just a second ago hanging out with the incredible Offbeat. They are in a 3rd round over there, so we're glad that you have popped over here to say hello to us as well. Prediction poll is going on right now, so make sure you get those predictions in while you have the opportunity. Okay, everybody so far has put their points on This Is a Sandwich, so I am going to put points on the other team because I always go for the underdog. Not fair. Not fair. Okay. Sure. All right, so these are 2 bronze teams. We've got This Is a Sandwich, not a team, is bronze 4 currently, and the Gooders are bronze 3 right now. So, I'm sure they're both very excited to play this match tonight, and somebody is going to get some nice MMR out of a win this evening. Yeah, I think the level of skill has increased dramatically in Echo Arena, and what is bronze now was not necessarily bronze a couple of seasons ago. People are definitely putting in more effort and more work, and the time and the dedication to the game to advance and to continue to grow. And it's a lot of fun to me to watch them because you get to see the skills progress as they move up through the ranks. They start off slowly stacking, and then they get to where they're faster stackers. And then you see some of these games that are in Master and Diamond, and their stacks are like fire. I mean, they're just blazing through the arena. So it's really nice to see all of the skill progress as they move up through the ranks.
Absolutely, and thank you, Twitch audience. Still not used to casting at the same time. I have to click an extra button to turn my microphone on, and so thank you. You didn't get to hear my excitement. I'm sure you got to at least see me. So, I mean, that must have... it's so interesting when that happens as a viewer, because, I'm the one who's like, let's go on camera. They need to see us, and they didn't hear me say that, so they're just hearing you react, and they're like, what's going on? What's going on? And then all of a sudden...
Very one-sided conversation, yeah.
It was,
I'm here. I'm casting this evening with Casper, the friendly ghost. At least you can see them. Wonder T-Man, how are you? We see you out there. Oh, such an amazing person, Wonder T-Man. All right, you know what? Dano, they're ready.
They're ready. Yes, the tunnels are open. The teams are out, and it's going to be. This is a sandwich. Oh goodness! Like that was a long time. This is a sandwich, not a team. Has the disc now. It's going to be in the hand of Split Knight. Split Knight, the one who actually made this match happen, using their points to redeem their match to be casted.
That's going to be Random Girl with the disc. Going to send it high to Android player. Going to shoot it right in, but it's not quite going to get in the goal, as it's going to be back into the hands of Splice Knight. Getting some stunning and stealing going on as Cosmic VR going to send that right down through the tunnel to Poe. Poe picking it up, sending it in for a shot off the wall. It's going to bounce right back out again. Picked up by Android player and made the clear.
Ooh, seeing some lovely quick movements just like our earlier match tonight. So far, I couldn't even tell this is a bronze match. They are going quite quickly back and forth, quite organized, getting those passes, the steals, the intercepts. And here we go again. We got Casey getting the disc over down. It's going to go down into the trap there. It's going to be picked up by Android player for This Is a Sandwich. But it's going to be a loose disc still at this point. Still looking for a solid possession. Random Girl going to pass it over. Oh, not quite going to make it to the teammate, as it is going to reset itself backwards.
It is right there into the tunnel as Android player does get there to get a hand on it, sending that disc right back down into the bubble once again. Grabbed by Casey and sent back down into the hands of Poe. Poe gonna turn that one around, looking for a teammate. Maybe gonna cross the arena there, but the Geo gets in the way and it's gonna go a little high. That disc is going to wind up in the hands of This Is a Sandwich on Team. Random Girl moving towards the bubble and gonna sink it in, getting Sandwich on the board first.
Get to your launcher.
Yes, the first goal of the first game of this lineup tonight. Super excited there. Random Girl with the first 2 points, going right in from the nest. A teammate in front to attack the goalie, and then going for the shot, using that teammate as a distraction on the goalie. Even if you don't stun them, still can play a huge factor in making those goals.
And that's going to be Casey with the joust. Going to grab that disc, sending it right down through the tunnel. Going to be right there, but going to be intercepted by Android player and sent back down all the way into the bubble as the stacks fly in. That's going to be Random Girl picking that one up, sinking it in for another 2 points. For This Is a Sandwich, not a team.
That's going to be a fun name to keep saying in the heat of the moment. It's going to be grand time. I think, just sandwiches, or just, I think sandwich for short is what I'm going to go with here. We got someone in the chat. Go sandwiches. Now I want a sandwich.
You know, I was just thinking what we have going on tonight. Casey with the disc, going to send that one right through, down into the hands of Poe, who's going to lose possession. Random Girl coming out again with that disc, going to send it all the way down into the bubble and across again. They're going to have to battle it out to see who can get to it first. It's going to be Random Girl picking it up. Does get stunned out by Casey. Gonna make that clear, sending it right back. Oh, Splice Knight gonna return it though as Phantom is dropping down on them there. Android player picks that disc up, gonna turn it around and walk it right into the bubble and into the goal.
Sandwich putting on an aggressive attack. The defense here from the Gooders is doing great. They are holding up. They are kind of getting in their way, but Sandwich just keeps kind of recollecting it and being persistent. Kind of like we were talking about in our 8 o'clock game of Anomaly and High Voltage. Just that persistence can really pay off.
Oh, definitely, and you have to keep going. You can't give up, right? Never give up.
Never,
that
ever.
That just goes right down, into the tunnel as it's being returned by Sandwich. Android player gonna pick it up, sinking it. Oh, Android player playing the game this evening. Wow.
Wow, what a beautiful, I was not expecting that, but the right place, right time, the shot, the lineup, the aim, that was intentional. I'll give them that. But they're always intentional, right?
Ninja's voting for an Android sim.
Ooh, yes.
Oh.
If they win, you're going to make bank.
Right? I know. That's Android player picking that disc up, going to send it right back down, but it's going to be intercepted by Phantom and sent all the way down into the bubble as the stack comes in. Random Girl leading that charge there. Going to get that disc back through. Trying to get it out of the blue end of the arena, but not quite just yet. Android player does pick it up, making that clear, getting that disc down into the orange end of the arena as Random Girl picks it up again. We're seeing Random Girl name an awful lot. Random Girl singing that one over to Android player. Gonna sneak that one in. Make it go.
Yes, indeed, Random Girl a lot. Not so random anymore. We keep saying her name. Oh, ding-a-ling-ding off the ring. That's what happens. That ring is a heartbreaker. Gooders trying to get it out, but Sandwich just relentlessly playing that back line, not letting the disc get out of the Gooders side of the arena as they go back into the bubble once more for a pass. Not quite going to connect, giving Gooders a chance. Who's going to pick it up? It's a loose disc at the moment. It's going to be Lord Death picking it up with a quick pass over to Android player underneath, going for the shot from below. Makes the shot for 2 more points.
Get to your launcher.
Android player definitely putting in some points this evening as
11.
3 of these goals so far for This Is a Sandwich on Team have come from Android player. The other 2 have come from Random Girl, so they are definitely really working hard in this game. I would love to see the Gooders get a goal on the board, and I think they would find some momentum right now. They forgot to grab that disc, but it's going to work out as Poe does make that grab, and nobody from Sandwich was down on this end of the arena. Quick, going to send that one right back down there as Casey picks it up. The stacks are being stunned, but now they are advancing, and that's going to be a quick steal by Splice Knight. Going to return that disc, walking it right back down towards the other end of the goal.
Such a stealthy steal from Splice Knight. The team is working together. Sandwich is going in for the kill, and oh no! It's going to bounce off the ring once again, but they are going to recollect it. Android picking it up, getting attacked by 2 players. They're going for the quick pass over, yes, to Random Girl. Oh, I got so excited, I zoomed in, I'm sorry, and she made the goal for 2. You might not get to see that in the replay. I apologize. I got so excited there.
I imagine, you know what? You're wearing many hats this evening, and it's appreciated. So don't sweat it. Don't sweat the little stuff. All right, Joust advantage back on the Gooders side right now, as it's 3 minutes and 40 seconds left on the clock. A nice quick joust. The entire Sandwich team is on that end of the arena. Now is the opportunity that the Gooders have been waiting for. Will they be able to get to that disc in time? And no, not quite, as the stacks did return. That's going to be a free disc right now for a moment, as Phantom does pick it up, gonna send it across, but it's going to bounce right back out again.
Ooh, and they're getting the disc a bit more here, though. It looks like the Gooders are maybe getting warmed up, getting a bit more possession time here. Beautiful pass over to Phantom, and in the goal for the first 2 points for the Gooders.
Yes, they are on the board here in round 1. Okay, so Give Me Your Tots said this is really good passing for a bronze team. You're absolutely correct. And yeah, they're doing a fantastic job. Very nice passing, and we're seeing a lot of stacks coming in, especially from the Sandwich team. Right now, which is really, really nice to see for a bronze team. Splice Knight with that disc, gonna maneuver that one right through the midfield there, getting it all the way down into the bubble and across, where Android player gonna sink that one in, taking that lead to 13.
Get to your launchers.
Yes, this is definitely a comfortable lead with 2.5 minutes left. Technically, there's time to come back, but you know the Gooders, they've been coming back. They're gonna have to come back quite hard if they want to win this first round. But luckily, this is best of 3, so if they don't win this one, they got the next one.
And you know what? Give Me Your Tots there has redeemed a hydrate. Thank you so much.
Yes.
Greatly, greatly, greatly appreciate it.
I just took a sip of my peppermint tea when I saw that. I appreciate it. The disc
Give
now
me
is
your drinks.
loose now in the bubble now of the Gooders. It's going to be picked up, though, by the goalie, Casey. Casey looking for that pass or clear. Going to get the clear all the way down to the other side of the arena. Great clear. Good opportunity because Gooders are nearby. Are they going to get it? Yes, it's going to be Phantom. Phantom's going to pass it over, getting it away from the other team right to the hands of Poe. Poe here looking for a quick pass over to Phantom. Phantom going to the bubble, but going to get stunned out by Android player. Ooh, but they're still regaining control of it. This back and forth is incredible.
And real quick, Dano, we just had a redemption of a Cast My Match coming in from Squirt.
Yeah! You know what?
Spin a hit top 10.
I love it because this is a Cast My Match redemption as well. So seeing another one being matched, or redeemed, I can't even speak, I'm so excited, redeemed on a current Cast My Match is awesome. So for those who don't know, if you don't know, you can spend 15,000 of your points to redeem a Cast My Match, which means we will make sure we cast one of your games by the end of the season.
Yes. So keep working on that. Echo Arena VRML 2 has raided with a party of 11. You guys, welcome. We are so glad you are here, and Offbeat has been towing the line over there this evening, killing it all by himself in every aspect of the show tonight. That disc is all the way down there as Random Girl gonna make that grab right outside of the bubble, turning it around and sending it back down into the orange end. They do have 30 seconds left on the clock as Casey is retrieving the disc, sending it all the way into the bubble off the back wall and back out again. Android player gonna pick it up, holding onto it for a moment before making that nice clear and to get that one through the tunnel area as it does bounce off the face and come right back again.
That was so close. It was just so close. But you know, Sandwich has a lead enough now, 15 seconds left. It's just about momentum now. The Gooders want to try and get the momentum in their favor, but it looks like Sandwich might be going for one more goal before that clock ends. They're down. Splice Knight picks up the disc. Are they going to go for it? Looks like they're going in. Fakes the shot. Makes the shot. 2 more points, giving a 15-point lead to this. This is a Sandwich, not a team.
Comes out on top.
And really, really aggressive in that first round. I'm going to take a look real quick at some stats for that team. Spice Light coming in with 2 points, Android player getting 9, and Random Girl coming in with 6 points. Assists, though, for everyone on that team, which is really one of those things that I love to see. I love the teamwork aspect of this game. So that's very, very nice to see that they all have assists. And coming in, of course, Casey has an assist over there on the Gooders side, so that's exciting stuff as well, as Phantom was the one to get those points on the board.
Yes, definitely good stats. You know, good to see the teamwork there on the Sandwich side there. Aside from Lord Death, just because they didn't get a goal doesn't mean they didn't help. They had that assist and the stuns in there, and then points across the board from the other players. Even over on Gooders, lots of stuns coming out there. A well-placed stun can make a difference, and we did see the Gooders starting to come back there at the end of the second round, getting some more tighter passes and a little bit more coordinated play, it seemed like. So round 2 could be a different picture.
so. You know, I love when teams get to make those adjustments between the rounds to see how they can change things up. And I'm sure this is a sandwich, not a team right now, sitting pretty comfortably in their play style. So it's going to be up to the Gooders to make those adjustments. And hopefully they will be able to come in here in round 2 and hit it pretty hard.
8, 7, 6,
No.
5.
All right, we're at the joust here, neutral joust. Now we're down. Tunnels are open. The teams are out. Who's it going to be? It's going to be Sandwich again with the first grab on the disc, but picked up real quickly by Casey for the Gooders. Getting it quickly cleared out into the tunnel, trying to get that quick turnaround, not letting Sandwich get back to defend, but they looks like they are going to get back first. It's going to be Random Girl. Oh, stolen from Random Girl. Poe has it. This is an opportunity they have for the Gooders. What are they going to do with it? Going to take the shot. Oh, ding-a-ling-ding off the ring. Not today.
Yes, and that is going to be sent right back down into the midfield as the stack does fly in, grabbing that disc, and Random Girl going to sink the disc in for the 3, getting those points on the board here first in round 2 for this is a sandwich, not a team.
11.
And I want to go home in Twitch chat saying all it takes is one goal for the Gooders to get them on a rhythm, and that is absolutely true. One goal can literally make the difference. It instantly flips your team chemistry, your mindset, and you just get it, and you ride that high, so to speak.
Yeah, that's a lot of times all it takes is that one goal to make that momentum start rolling, and we see it all the time. Casey gonna pop that one down, not quite gonna go where expected though, as Android player gonna move in for the kill. Definitely taking advantage of that little mistake.
Yeah, you know, that's kind of the name of this game, is watching for your opponent's mistakes and capitalizing. At the end of the day, it really, I mean, you can have a well-executed plan, but sometimes they drop the disc right in front of you, and you're like, oh, sweet.
Yes, sweet. Joust advantage is over on the Gooder side right now. Cosmic coming out grabbing that disc. They are leaving Thome back there on the goal, just kind of hanging out, making sure that they can't shoot those long threes. And that disc was down in the hands of Poe, but gonna get stolen by Lord Death. That one high, picked up by Android player. You have to. That's a great name.
Right.
Getting that disc right back through the midfield and all the way down to the origin.
Ooh, opportunity here. They have a 2-on-1 unless the Gooders can get back in time. Splice Knight. Okay. Sitting there waiting for that pass opportunity. Oh, the pass opportunity to Android player and cuts in for 2 more points. Not expecting that.
I wasn't either, and it seemed to move in slow motion right there at the very end of me. Oh, that was wild. All right, well, you know, that's points. Points are points, no matter how they're scored. That one did get marked as a self-goal for Poe. The Gooders coming out now with the Joust advantage. 7.5 minutes left on the clock. Quick grab by Poe. Gonna send it right down into the midfield, but the Geo hangs it up and sends it back again as Android player picks it up. This is where that goalie definitely comes in advantageous, as you know they were already there and ready and waiting as those 3 players came down into the center of the arena. Android player still has possession of the disc, but losing it now, and that is going to be. I can't read their name from here, but a steal by Poe and grabbed, and nope, changing possession. So, oh my goodness.
Let the disc calm down here. From there, instead of calming down, 2 points there from Splice Knight for Sandwich. Yeah, you know, sometimes there's just so many turnovers. You just gotta sit and watch, you know, the action. Watch the flurry of fists. Let it calm down, and then we're good.
It's here. It's here. No, just kidding. It's not. That was advanced back over on the Gooders. 6 minutes, 30 seconds left on the clock. It's going to be Casey this time grabbing that disc, sending it down through the midfield, getting it through the tunnels, but Random Girl is there to send it right back down through the trench and up the back wall. Grabbed by Thome, who is home, waiting on the disc. Sends it back down to Cosmic. Cosmic sends that one down into the hands of Poe. Very nice play right now. Nice passing. Great relay. Gonna send that disc all the way down into the bubble, but it's going to be picked up by Android player and cleared.
That was such a good shot attempt. I was so hopeful. I was like, yes, they need this. They need this goal to get that momentum going, but now it's going to be Splice Knight going from behind the goal. No, in front of the goal. Slam dunk for 2.
Yeah, that's a difficult position to be as a goalie right there. That opportunity, specifically those moves like that, because you don't know which side they're going to come from, so you're ready and you're prepared to block on one side, and then they sink it in from the other. And that's it's one of those things you just have to make a judgment call, and sometimes you're right, sometimes you're wrong. And when it's right, it's beautiful, and when it's wrong, obviously, it's not. But that disc is going to be all the way down through into the hands of Android player. He's going to return it back down into Random Girl's hands. Going to just keep moving that one in, and nice goalie stun, and Random Girl for the 2.
Starting to question this randomness. That bounce didn't seem so random right into her hand. That
was well executed.
That was well executed. I think the name random is to throw us off.
Right. Oh, boy. All right, Joust advantage back on the side of the Gooders. They false grab the disc, and then Casey going to come out and grabbing it, sending it all the way down into the hands of an Android player. Keep walking that one back. Casey trying to make an advancement there. Going to push that disc and get it back down. Random Girl does pick it up, sends it across to Splice. Knight passes it right back to Random Girl. Random Girl across the arena. High, not quite in, but Android player there to make that grab. Oh, what a save by Thome. Gonna send that one right back out again, and a bounce off the shield. A little bit high, right to Android player, and persistence pays, and they take a 15-point lead.
Wow, the reactions there from Sandwich after the bounce off the shield, the pass, it was just very well executed from Sandwich there. It almost looked like that was all planned. And you know what? Maybe it was, but it looked like they just had some really, really good reflexes, and it was really refreshing to see.
I agree. That was it. Yeah, that was great play by them. They did not give up, and they didn't assume that it was out, and they kept pushing. So Casey with that disc now going to send it down, but it's going to be in the hands of Random Girl and Android player stacked, ready to go. Dribbling that one through, but Casey going to intercept it and send it right back down to Poe. Poe turning around. Nobody's... Oh, there is another. Sorry, I'm so excited. That disc is going to be a little bit high and back out again.
Ooh, now into the hands of Android player for Sandwich. Looking for that possible clear, possible shot. No, there's a goal in. Not going for that long court. 3 going to get it passed down to the bubble. There is a stack going down, but it's going to bounce off the Geos. Not quite to where they want, but still able to recollect it. Going for the pass. Again, bouncing off the Geo, giving Casey the opportunity to pass it over to Poe, but Poe's going to get it stolen. And now we got a stun fest going on in the middle here of stealing disc here. Poe going for the clear down, and it is loose in the middle of the arena.
Yes, and that disc is going to be sent right back down into the orange. And as they do, Android player doing some fancy footwork to get away from Casey. Gonna send that one a little wide, not quite gonna make it in, but that is gonna be Random Girl picking it up. Random Girl gonna send it across the arena, not gonna connect though, and that disc is anybody's as they are all racing to get to it. It's gonna be Casey. Oh no, just kidding. Splice Knight who comes out with the disc. Sends that one back to Android player. Gonna invert, trying to get away from Cosmic.
Ooh, good intercept there from Casey after a bounce off the wall. Getting it over to Poe. Poe now is able to clear it or wait for his team to stack. No, he's going to pass it over. Not going to immediately connect, but still going to be picked up by Casey. Casey going for the shot, and it's not going to be quite in the goal. Recollected another shot attempt. Going to get a 3-point goal for the Gooders.
Nicely done. Fantastic. Fantastic play there by the Gooders to get those points on the board. 2 minutes left on the clock. Joust advantage goes over to this is a Sandwich, not a team. You know, maybe they should try being a team.
Right? I mean, they're doing pretty good as being a sandwich, though.
Best sandwich I've seen, yeah. Splice Knight with the disc. Going to hang on to that as Poe does fly in. Sending that disc right down through the tunnel into the hands of Random Girl. Random Girl down across to Android player. Android player going to turn around, start advancing into the bubble. Looking for the shot. Going to send it a little bit wide. Bounce off the shield and back out again as that disc is going to be in the hands of Android player. Android player going to send it across, but it's going to come right back out of the bubble again as Cosmic's going to run that one down. Cosmic with the disc right now, but the stack's advancing and steals it. Splice Knight with the thievery. Going to return that disc and send it right back out, down into the orange, into the arena.
Both teams going for the block there. Oh, good save from Poe, getting an immediate clear down to the other side of the arena. Who's going to get there first? It's going to be Splice Knight from this sandwich, not a team. Quickly up to Android player bouncing around Poe, beautifully executed, goes to the pass to Lethal or Lord Death, but the steal. Oh, what an incredible save and an incredible clear to boot.
That was a great save. Oh my goodness. Wow. All right. They are having quite the match right here. That disc is back into the hands of Android player right now on the floor. Going to send it a little bit high, not quite going to go in, but it's still right there around the goal, and that is going to be Random Girl taking the shot. Oh no, denied as Cosmic makes the clear. 40 seconds left on the clock.
Poe grabbing that disc in midfield, keeping that disc moving down. Ooh, this could be, maybe if it bounces right. Oh, not quite. That was close. Very close to doing that little bounce up from below the goal and in. But no luck as Splice Knight does pick it up. Goes for the pass over the tunnel, but it's going to bounce out the Geo into Lord Death's Hand instead, who continues to clear down the arena right into the hands of Thome.
That is right back down into the other end of the arena as it's picked up by Casey. Casey going to send it across. It's going to hit the Geo, though, and not quite get where intended. And that's going to be Poe trying to get to that disc. It's going to be Splice Knight who comes out with it, sending it down deep into the trench. Splice Knight with, nope, that's going to be Android player with possession, and that is going to be game.
Woo!
Set, match.
The win goes to This Is a Sandwich, not a team. Get everyone their points there who voted.
Yeah, I finished out those points. Good luck to ya. I gave you some. Mine.
I did not because I can't.
A lot. I can. I gave some for you too, Dano.
Okay, that sounds good.
All right, you guys, we're gonna bolt because we've got another match in about 3 minutes. That is going to be the name of the team. And as they take on Mafia, so don't go far. We'll be right back right here, and we're going to have another caster joining us. So we'll see you in just a second.
See you soon, guys.
you guys, welcome back. I told you to just be a second. I'm Jeepgirlz, and now with me in the caster's booth, you will see not only the incredible Dano McFabulous way over there, but running cams as well, but also joining me now is H. Penny. How are you, my friend?
Hey, I'm doing good. Glad to finally get back to casting with this. We got a long set going here tonight. This is, I believe, the second match in the set tonight with Mafia versus the name of the team. Looks like we got a bit of a plat matchup here.
Yeah, we do, and that is going to be Mafia over on the orange side. That's Illuminati confirmed. Stun, FaZe, and Fancy Peanut. Not just any peanut, but a fancy peanut. And coming in on the name of the team is Illumis Sniper, Fire Gamer, Mist, and Shiny. So this is going to be quite a fun match. And like you said, they're both plat. Plat 3 is Mafia, and Plat 1 over here is the name of the team. It's going to be a good match. Make sure you get those prediction points in, by the way. That's going on right now.
Yes, get your prediction points in while you still have a chance. We will only have so long. Hopefully we'll get some ready ups coming in soon. But yeah, I mean, excited for this matchup. You know, I've been doing running a lot of cams like a week or two ago. I'm very glad to get back in here going casting again. And I do hear one ready up coming in. Hopefully we'll get the other shortly.
Yes, and to those of you in the Twitch chat, we see you there. Hi, Dune. How are you? Hope you're doing a great job. I hope you're having a great night. We know you're doing a great job in everything you always do. Dano, you want to say anything about this match?
You know, I'm just really excited. You know, we've had a couple of matches already tonight, and they've both been great so far. It's been a fantastic night. I have no reason to believe that this match is going to be any different. So without further ado, I'll bring us into the arena. Take it away, you guys.
All right, well, here we go with a nice neutral joust to start this one off. As always, it's the best 2 out of 3 rounds here at VRML, and we are ready to go. So we are jumping right in with a quick header down by the name of the team. That just goes all the way down into the bubble, but it's not going to be in their possession just yet. The stacks do fly in. That's going to be Shiny with the disc, backing it back out of the bubble now. Looking for the 3, maybe. Looking for a Luminous Sniper. Definitely, and that is going to be 2 points on the board very quickly to start.
That's very quickly indeed. Looks like the game is saying about 15 seconds goal time straight in. That is, I mean, yeah, it's pretty big to have those quick goals like that. Momentum is everything in Echo. Though I feel like we say things are everything in Echo a lot, but it's true. It is true, and that is going to be a clear for Mafia with their advantage. Going straight down to the logo, they're gonna go for the goal, and it does say self goal, but nonetheless, it is points now tying us back right off the bat. We are already at a tie game, not even a minute in.
Wow! Oh my goodness. Okay, so if you have not gotten your predictions in, is that over? Is that over, Dan? No, it's not. You got 7 minutes left. Make sure you get those in because that's a great opportunity to get some points on the board. And I'm gonna place mine right now, but don't tell. Don't tell. I'm not gonna tell you who I put points on. That's gonna be FaZe Shrek picking up that disc right now in the tunnel area. Gonna send it all the way down. Not quite get it out, but FaZe picks it up again, spinning it around, sending it across to Stun. Stun gonna send it all the way deep into the hands of Fancy Peanut. Fancy Peanut advancing, but it's gonna bounce off of Illumina Sniper and back down to the floor. But Stun gonna definitely finish that one off with the 2-point goal. Oh boy, this is gonna be a long 8 minutes.
Yeah, I'm expecting this to be very interesting. Now, yeah, Mafia with the advantage there. Or this point advantage, I should say. Name of the team. Now with the disc advantage, as they are going to move it down into the Mafia side. However, the pass does not connect. It is going to be an overturn, which does get now cleared back into the blue zone. Moving into the bubble, just walking into the bubble, going to try to go for the pass. Almost doesn't connect, but ends up going in anyway. Stun trying to hit the anchor shot. It does not end up working, and that is overturned to a Luma Sniper. Trying to get it clear, but Stun Ad is there. Yeah.
Stun gonna just keep walking that one right back through the midfield. Keep advancing towards the bubble as we do see some of that defense starting to come out, trying to move in on them, and that is gonna work. Shiny making a great stun and steal there, gonna send that right through the midfield as it's gonna be picked up by Fire Gamer, sent all the way in off the back wall and across the bubble. Back out again. Shiny trying to get to it, gonna slap it across the arena, trying to get that back to a teammate's hands, but it's gonna be Fancy Peanut who makes the clear.
Yeah, it's going to get cleared out, but not quite, as the pass comes over to Illuma Sniper, falling back a little bit, just trying to draw that pressure, and Stun is going to go for it, but they are going to end up getting it, and that is an overturn of the possession and a clear off into the name of the team's side. I gotta figure out something shorter than that. Into their zone. Stun with it, passing it back and forth. Peanut, and it is going to go into that goal, and now 4-point advantage for Mafia.
They are definitely doing a great job. We have some Twitch Soul Reaper down there calling for them to mess them up, Mafia, and they're definitely putting a hurting in on them already this round. However, I think we're going to see some returns here pretty quick by the name of the team. They do lose possession of that disc right there. Going to send it back to FaZe Shrek as advancing towards the goal, and that one is going to be in, stretching that lead to 7 points. 6 minutes left on the clock.
Wow. That's something. That's unfortunate for a name of the team, but I'm sure Mafia is having a very good time after that one. The stun on the rollout there ends up getting them a goal, but they do get it through this time. Unfortunately for them, it does get picked up by Mafia. Peanut is going to try to go for the clear. Illuma Sniper does end up getting it though, getting the pass over to Fire, trying to get the shot. It does not connect as that save is going to come in from Illuminati confirmed. Another shot coming in. Off the head is going to go into the goal for 2 for name of the team. Wow. Okay. That one blew my mind. I had to process what just happened for a moment there. All right, good job. Mafia with the Jealous advantage with 5 minutes left on the clock. They are down by 5. No, they're up by 5. Oh my goodness. That disc is right down through the tunnel. Is trying to get to it, but it's going to be Shiny who sends that one right back down into the orange end of the arena as Fire Gamer working hard to get to it. Fire Gamer going to find a Lumen Sniper. Not quite going to connect though, but Mist is there to make that grab, sending it right back to try again. Fire Gamer picking it up, sending it across the floor, and it's going to be Mist trying to get to it now, but the stack is going to send that one right back out again. Fancy Peanut gets that down to the midfield area there as Shiny moves in to take the grab, sending it in, but Fancy Peanut makes another save. Not quite getting it out of there into the arena as Shiny picks it up. Shiny looking for the best option right now, getting into a little corner back there. Can be a dangerous place to be, but gonna pull out FaZe Shrek out of the defense. Sends that one high. Oh, not gonna connect though, and it's back off the back wall. Yes, back off the wall it is. And another shot attempt coming in, just barely hitting the ding ring there. That is going to result in a possession change. Trying to go for the clear off the floor, but it ends up going into Blue's hands here. Another clear coming in. Shiny is just killing it on the back line right now. Just not letting those clears go out, not letting them happen. Fire moving into the bubble. Illuma Sniper chilling on the outskirts of the bubble, getting it over to Shiny. Not quite like a stationary shot, but you know, just kind of slowly walking it in there. And that is now resulting in more points for the name of the team here. They are slowly trying to catch up to Mafia's lead here.
And that's 2 goals so far for the name of the team that have not been answered yet by Mafia. So maybe they found some momentum and we'll be able to keep moving forward with that. Fancy Peanut right now with the disc on the Joust advantage, looking for the pass. Going to send it across into the hands of Stun, but they are going to lose possession, and that is a turnover again as Shiny picks it up, moving towards the goal. Going to pop it down into the hands of Illuma Sniper. Illuma Sniper moving right towards that goal. Will they be able to get the points here? No, it's going to be stolen by FaZe Shrek and sent right back out. However, Shiny going to make that steal, pickpocketing them, sends it across to Illuma Sniper. They do have possession still. Fire Gamer going to lose possession to FaZe again, stealing that disc and turning around as the stack advances down the arena. That is going to be into the hands of, well, that's Illuminati confirmed. Gonna send it high across the arena and back out of the bubble again as they are gonna battle it out to get to it. It's gonna be FaZe Shrek picking it up, sends it into Fancy Peanut. Fancy Peanut working right there outside of the bubble, moving in and out of the space.
Yes. Now the name of team. Sorry, hold on. There we go. Okay. Now getting it into their hands, but the pass coming over to FaZe Shrek does not quite connect though, as the stun comes in. That is going to be rough, but they do manage to get it back now. Moving the reset over to Fancy Peanut, moving the disc over into the hands of Stun, who is going to walk into the goal. But the save just barely coming in for Illuma Sniper is going to stop that goal from happening. The clear does not get cleared out though. Peanut moving it over to Illuminati confirmed, who sends it in to Stun. Stun trying to make the shot again, but Illuminati, it's not one of them. Illuma Sniper does get another save. That is 2 saves in a row for them. Beautiful.
Definitely beautiful. Faye Shrek, though, going to finish that one off, polishing it with style, sending that one right in. A very tight angle on that goal just then. Nicely done, though, and they take the lead by 5 points, which is still just 2 goals. Very doable for the name of the team to come back from that. Mafia right now in a very happy position, I'm sure, but a minute and a half is a long time in Echo Arena. And the name of the team with the joust advantage right now. Mist going to come out grabbing that disc, sends it through the tunnel all the way down. Shiny going to help move that disc along, and they are going to try to get to it, but it's going to be stunned. No, it's not. They lose possession and again, and they take it back and lose it again, and that disc is right back down into the blue end of the arena as Stun picks it up, sending it in for the 3. Said he's had enough of this. Let's go.
Yes, now Mafia starting to fight back now. They have an 8-point lead right now. And I do not, correct me if I'm wrong, I do not believe there is mathematical time in this round, but there is always room for momentum and, as we call them, souvenir points moving in here. Shiny moving with the beautiful long passes right now. Illuma Sniper just walking in, no pressure yet, but Stun trying to make some pressure, and they end up getting it as the clear comes in all the way down into the name of the team's bubble, but the stack is going to come in. But the steal from Illuminati confirmed, trying to make the shot. It does not hit. It is bouncing around. Who is going to get to it? It is going to be Fancy Peanut. Fancy Peanut trying to get the pass over into the bubble. They get it through the bubble, but it does not, unfortunately, for them connect anywhere. Mist getting the clear out now.
That is going all the way down, almost into the goal. There we go. Shiny gonna finish it off. Nicely done at grabbing that disc and sinking it right in. They're just in the nick of time, as they're not even gonna make it back out of the tunnels this time. 14-8, round 1, and the Mafia.
Yeah, some beautiful work from really just some beautiful work from both teams here. Very, very interesting how at the start, like, it started like they went back and forth, they tied, and then Mafia started taking the lead, but then name of the team started coming in again, but then Mafia just ended up having that momentum and having that enough of a lead to take them through.
Dano, I know you said you were just gonna hang with us, but I want to hear what you have to say. How'd you feel about that first round?
Since you're gonna call me out and all, it was a great round. I really enjoyed seeing the name of the team. I felt like they really tightened up near the second half of it. I saw them doing a lot more coordinated passes. It seemed like they were resetting it more. They had more attempts at the goal, it seemed like, at that point. Unfortunately, they just weren't sinking as many of the attempts as Mafia has, because Mafia, just as much as the name of the team was growing, so was Mafia. They were getting warmed up. Their passes got really nice and tight at the end and allowed them to get even more attempts at the goal. I mean, you can see here at the stats, they're 64% of the total attempts. They got quite a few, but it's kind of been the theme tonight. Persistence has been paying off for those who are being persistent.
Definitely, and hoping here we will see more of the same in round 2 as we head back into a neutral joust once again. As always, it's the best 2 out of 3 rounds here at VRML. I still can't believe we're so far through the season already. This is season 5. I'm sorry, week 5 of season 7. I want to go back in time, I tell you what. All right, Illuminati confirmed. Gonna send that disc right down into the blue end of the arena as Stun gonna pick it up, sending it in for a shot. Not quite gonna connect with the goal. However, it is not over yet as Illuminati confirmed, moving right in. But the defense work from the name of the team right now is fierce. Illuma Sniper gonna send that one right down into the midfield area as they get there with a stack. Shiny gonna send it all the way in off the back wall. Picking it up is Fire Gamer for the 3, just 30 seconds into the second round.
Yeah, I mean, that's very big for name of the team here. They didn't quite get that first round, but having that first 3 at the start of the second round, that can be very big for them. But we will see as Mafia, now with the joust advantage, is going to take it a little bit slower. Stun moving it over to Illuminati, who is going to send it to that stack with Stun and Peanut. No, I thought they were going to go for a dribble. They did not. Illuminati is going to try to get it to Face Shark. Maybe a bit of a miscommunication there, as it is now. Stun going for a bunch of stuns right now, as they get it over to Face Shark. And I think it says self-goal. I think Illuma Sniper may have tried to catch it and save it, but it may have, unfortunately for them, gotten pulled in. But great for Mafia, as they have now lowered that starting lead to only 1 point.
I hope that they're able to keep this swing. I would love to see a back and forth here for this second round. Mist coming out with that disc right now. Gonna send it right through and down into the hands of Illuminati. Confirmed though. Gonna send that one down. Have to drop it quickly as Shiny was advancing rather quickly. Fire Gamer gonna take the shot, and it's gonna be too high to get in the goal. However, it's gonna be picked up by Illuma Sniper. Sniper maneuvering around everyone. Fire Gamer with it again. Gonna sink it in, stretching that lead to 3.
Stretching that lead once again, they will. And it looks like, yeah, so far, I mean, we're only 2 minutes in. There is still very, very much time left on the clock here. But it looks like it's going back to the kind of that back and forth we saw at the start of the first round, except now name of the team is taking that lead, and that fierce stack is coming in. Not going to get the turnaround in time that they need, as it is going to get cleared into the name of the team's side. Shiny is going to get the recovery though, just trying to move away from FaZe Shark. That pressure is going to get stunned, but the pass is going to come out before it can happen. Lumini is going to read that though. May almost going for a shot off of Cloud there, but it's not quite going to go in, and FaZe Shark ends up getting stunned out, almost being able to get the goal, but it is not quite in as it gets cleared off into the Mafia side.
We also saw some great lead work coming in there from Mafia, hanging on the feet of the name of the team as that disc is sent across the arena, but it's going to be Fancy Peanut picking it up, inverting on the ceiling, trying to get it back through to their end of the arena. However, it's intercepted by Fire Gamer. Nice blocking indeed, moving towards the goal. However, FaZe Shrek gonna grab it, and oh, what a save! No, just kidding. The thievery in the house with Fire Gamer to Mist moving right into that space, gonna sink it in, and they take a 5-point lead once again. 6 minutes and 40 seconds left on the clock.
Thievery is an interesting word to describe it, but it is very, very true. Just so much back and forth just on top of the shield right there. Ends up getting into the name of the team's side there, or into their hands, I should say, and they just end up being able to make that goal. Peanut is going to go for a bit of a slower rollout, trying to bring out that pressure, and they're just gonna sit around that mid area. They are being very, very patient right now, moving over to FaZe Shark. You have a long pass option there, going to take it, but it does not quite connect to stun. You hate to see it when it bounces. It does kind of suck when it bounces off the floor there, and that pass, that pressure is going to be enough to force a pass, and Shiny is going to be able to get it and send it off back into the Mafia side.
The Illuma Sniper stacked up, ready to go. They are working very well together. However, what a save by FaZe Shrek. Gonna send that just right back down into the midfield area. It's gonna be picked up again by Shiny and sent back down again, as there's so much stunning going on right now. Mist over to Fire Gamer. Fire Gamer sending that one across the Illuma Sniper. Gonna back it back out, slow things down for a moment for a nice reset to midfield. Shiny gonna send that disc up to Illuma Sniper, trying to stay away from that defense. Mist with the disc, gonna send it in, but Fancy Peanut with the save. They are not finished yet. Mist grabbing that disc, turning it around, gonna send it back for another reset to mid.
Yep, just taking their time. They're being very patient right now, trying to draw out that pressure. Mist now in the bubble, trying to speed up that pace, and it's not going to hit the goal, but Fire Gamer is able to catch it. We'll call it a pass. Everything is intentional as it goes into, or it gets dunked into the goal for 2. Now, that is a 7-point lead in for the name of the team. Now, a very different swing for the second round.
House advantage going over to Mafia right now, so they send that disc down, stun with the disc. Keep moving forward. However, the Geo gets in the way, and that is going to result in a turnover to Illuma Sniper. Grabbing that disc, sending it right back through the tunnel for a nice solid clear all the way down into the bubble. The stack is there, and man, they are flying quickly. Lots of stunning going on, and that disc is back into the midfield. However, the stack flies in, stunning at the same time. Illuma Sniper losing possession to stun, as stun also gets stunned out, and that disc is back down into FaZe Shrek's hand with an open goal, and it is good, and they shrink that lead to 4.
That is beautiful. And I'm sure really for both teams right now, that has to be quite big. And the reason I say both there, because I mean, Mafia, that is a ton of momentum for them right now, just being able to get a goal like that. But also for name of the team, as it has potential to get in their minds. We'll see how that plays, but right now they are just moving very quickly, trying to, I guess, just outpace Mafia right now. But it does end up getting turned over and cleared off into the name of the team's side. Trying to go for a slow shot there, but it does not quite hit. FaZe Shark trying to go for it, but getting stunned out by that stack with Mist and Shiny, and it is going to be thrown straight into the Mafia side.
Oh,
and
missed.
Clear, and in the goal. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off, but I didn't think it would happen so quickly.
I didn't either. You handed it off, and I was like, oh, they're scoring. Okay, they're scoring. They're scoring. They have scored. All right, Jealous advantage going back over to Mafia right now. They are 6 points or just 2 goals behind. They are definitely on the aggressive side right now as Fancy Peanut comes out, grabbing that, just sends it down to Confirm. Confirm going to sink it through, but it's going to come right back again and all the way down into the bubble. You Fancy Peanut and Illuma Sniper are fighting for it, but Sniper gonna get there first, moving right into an open goal, and it is good, and they are gonna stretch that lead once again.
Illuma Sniper just invalidating my speech earlier. As it, in fact, does not quite get into their heads as they score. But also, I would probably say, I don't remember the sets, but pretty close 3 there. But Mafia right now has the advantage. It's going to be moved to stun. They're just walking it through right now. Mist trying to get the pressure, but gets juked out by stun. Moving it into the bubble. FaZe Shark has the goal, and they are going to take it. That is 2 points for the side of Mafia now. We're going to see name of the team with the advantage here.
Yes, and they've got 2 minutes to make up 7 points, or we're going to go to a round 3. Either way is fine with me, but let's see what happens. The name of the team going to come out with the Jealous advantage right now. They have a nice solid lead. They'd like to just kind of burn the clock down. Mist with that disc, going to have to quickly send it as the stack comes in. Just Shiny going to send it through, but it is not going to make it. And Illuminati confirmed, trying to get right back out of their end, but it's going to be picked up by Fire Gamer, going to send it all the way into the bubble and up the back wall. Illuma Sniper trying to get to it, does get a hand on that disc, moving right into the bubble, and lots of stunning. Illuma Sniper going to take the shot, and it is good.
It is good, and that is going to raise the lead for name of the team by just a little bit more. And let's see, we are 9 points. Yes, 9 points. I can do math. We are 9. Name of the team is up by 9 right now, and I do not believe. No, we do not have mathematical time. But nonetheless, stun is going to hit those. 8-second goal time, 17 meter per second, 3 from 14 meters away. It is good, as there is now 6 points between them with about 40 seconds left.
Ooh, Jealous advantage going over to the name of the team as they grab that disc. It is going to be Mist right now with possession. Going to send it down through the midfield and all the way into the bubble. Will they get another goal on the board? Fire Gamer, golly goodness. Not golly, jolly goodness. That was quite a shot. I almost messed that one up. Fire Gamer coming in clutch with that nice 2-pointer.
Yep, and it looks like they're going to have about 5 seconds left on the clock to try to do something here. But nonetheless, the name of the team have indeed taken this round, and they will now have officially taken this second round, 18 to 10 or 10 to 18, however you choose to look at it. And that, in fact, does mean we are going to a round 3.
Oh, darn. Round 3s? But why? No, I'm just kidding. I love round 3s. They're my absolute favorite. Mafia taking round 1, 14 to 8. The name of the team taking round 2, 10 to 18. What a match. I have zero idea what to expect in round 3, as both of these teams have definitely shown us that they can turn it on. Dano, what do you think?
Oh, man, I just love the turnaround that we saw from the name of the team in that round. Like I said, near the end of the first round, they were really kind of buttoning up their passes and such. This round, not only did they button up their passes, they were just more aggressive. They just really attacked the disc. They weren't, passive on the defense. I felt like they just gave it their all, and I'm really excited now to see if they continue to give it their all in the third round, because now guaranteed Mafia is going to be wanting to give it their all now. And just to point out, the fan favorite for vote was Mafia to win, and those tables are turning. So those of you who voted for the name of the team, you might be getting a little bit of a payday here if they continue this momentum.
And that's that's a great way to earn points. Of course, the other way to earn channel points is by watching. The more you watch, the more you earn, and then you can spend those on cool stuff like cast my matches and hydrate and word sneaks and all that good stuff. So we are right back in here for round 3. H Petty takes in.
And it is going to be name of the team taking us in with the headbutt, but actually ends up automatically clearing off back into the name of the team's side. And that is going to be Mafia, who is going to be the ones who stack in there and taking a 3-pointer in only 9 seconds.
Amazing. Okay, so in rounds 1 and 2, we saw the name of the team score first. So to see Mafia come in here in round 3 and get points on the board first is very interesting, and that's intriguing. I'm curious to see what's going to happen with that. That disc right now is in the hands of Illuminati confirmed. Going to send it through. It's the midfield. However, Mist was waiting there as a nice back lineman, I guess you would say, as she gets that disc down to Shiny. Shiny going to pass it back for a reset to Mist. That disc forward. Nice pass over to Firegamer. Firegamer maneuvering around, gets that disc across, but it's not going to connect. However, Mist is there to make that grab again. Going to send that one over to Shiny. Shiny's going to lose possession with a stun. By stun. Going to send that one right through the midfield and all the way into the shield.
It's going to go into the name of the team's side. Fancy Peanut is going to be the one who gets there first, getting some pressure from Mist. Is going to pass over to Illuminati confirmed. Is going to go for the logo pass over to FaZe Shark. And it is going to be saved? I can't tell if that was off their head or not, but nonetheless, it is going to be an attempted clear out, bouncing off that little double diamond in the middle though. Stun is able to recover it though, before name of the team can. And that is going to be an up pass to Fancy Peanut, who is the one who ends up going for that too, now bringing them up 5-0.
I don't know what goal music Fancy Peanut has, but if they do not have the tea time melody when they score, they're really missing the boat here. Joust advantage is over on the side of the name of the team. 8 minutes left on the clock. Mist gonna quickly grab that disc, sending it right through the tunnel. However, it is gonna be snatched by Stun, who loses possession, and they get it back off to FaZe. FaZe gonna get that disc right back into the midfield area to Fancy Peanut, sending that one down, trying to get it through, but midfield gets a little hung up on the Geos as they send that right back into the bubble again. Picked up by Illuminati. Illuminati gonna send it out. However, it's gonna be picked up by Firegamer. Definitely a dangerous one there on the defense. On the offense. Firegamer, I'd keep a hand on that one. Illumi Sniper moving right towards the goal. Gotta do some fancy footwork and ducking to get around them and score those 2 points.
Very good for name of the team, now getting some points on the board for them this round. Looks like, I think what happened there, Mafia's, their stack was, or one of their stacks was pushed a bit too far in and could just not be able to defend themselves as they got pushed into the bubble. But now they have the advantage here as FaZe Shrek moving into the bubble. Some pressure coming in, but Firegamer ends up getting stunned and is just going to be walked into the bubble here, but going for the reset over to Stun, getting the pass over to FaZe Shrek, but the save coming in, but it does not matter because Fancy Peanut is there and they are going to take it once again for another 2, now bringing us back to a 5-point deficit here.
I was so excited because that save was so good and I was so thrilled for them for that one. And then it came right back in again, and I'm like, oh, I feel that pain. I've been there so many times. That disc is going to be in the hands of Mist on the Joust advantage here, as the name of the team is faking out the Mafia team right now. However, it's going to be sent right back by Stun all the way into the bubble, heading towards the goal.
No.
And it is good. That was wicked.
Wow. The bounce shot going into the goal for the 3. That is something. That is now an 8-point difference here. Not even halfway through the round here. Mafia, I mean, they're taking their Oh. Yeah, Mafia getting another 3 there. That is, we were at 8. That means 11 now. Yeah, 11 points, and that does, yeah, that is name of the team. Wisely choosing to take a pause here, recollect themselves, get water, go to the bathroom, whatever they need to do here.
Yeah, and they don't have to tell the other team. That's the cool thing. I love that. I love that you can take that pause and you can take it anytime you need to, for up to 5 minutes. Either team, once per match. Android player in the Twitch chat. Hello, Android player. You had a fantastic match earlier this evening. We're so happy that you are here hanging out with us in the Twitch chat. So all of you there in the Twitch chat, hello. We see you, Butterman and Goria Guy and all sorts of people hanging out with us. JJ Twins we saw earlier, and JJ Twins has the match at 11. We are here for a while, so we've got another match after this, and then one at 11, and then one at midnight, which is over on the OC side. So join us. I think those teams are both from New Zealand, I believe, is what I saw. So that's going to be a fun one. If you happen to be up late, hanging out with us, watching matches, good stuff indeed.
It's very good stuff. This has been a very interesting match so far, and yeah, as you said, we have a long but very, very fun night ahead of us. I'm not sure how long I'll be staying for, but I believe Dano and Jeep are going to be here all night. I mean, not literally all night, but yeah, pretty much definitely all night.
Yeah.
No, yeah, because yeah, midnight Eastern. So yeah. Going to be interesting.
I have to say, I love right now what we're seeing. We're seeing players from both teams coming out and hanging out in the arena together during this pause, which is really nice to see. I don't know if they're friends. I'm not sure, but they seem to be having a great time together, which is really nice. And it's always entertaining to see them hanging out, during these pauses like that.
Yeah, all congregating around the disc here. They seem to be having a very good time. As no, just get to take these breaks in the middle of a match and just kind of chill for a minute. 5 of them, actually.
Who knows? Who knows? Yeah, they're just hanging out. Everybody's just chilling and having a good time. Oh, okay. So H Penny, if this were your team right now, if you were on the name of the team, you've won a round, you've lost a round, and you're down, but you're not even halfway through this 3rd round. What are you saying to your team right now?
Honestly, I think this is actually where the mind game aspect of Echo comes in a lot. Because personally, I've been in this situation multiple times, and it can be very easy to get demotivated here when it's 3rd round, and yeah, as you said, not even halfway through, and you're already down by 11 points here. But what I would try to do is really just, you got to keep your team motivated, and you do have to keep your head in the game. And in fairness, yeah, that can be difficult sometimes, especially, I mean, we're just sitting up here casting, but that it is very big. Your mindset is huge in Echo. It can decide literally everything about how you play. Do you play risky? Do you play just a bit more conservatively in the bubble? Do you go off into offense and go crazy, or do you kind of lay it back more on defense? It is very big, and yeah, I think this is just a matter of trying to keep your head into the game.
Agree with that wholeheartedly. And that's part of it too, is the mental aspect of this game is huge. Like you said, if you come out, if you've had a disagreement with your team, that's going to impact you. If you are in a great mood anyways, regardless of the outcome of the match, that's going to affect how you play. All of those things weigh into it. And right now I'm looking at them, they're having a great time, and they're all just hanging out on the nest, and they seem to really be enjoying this, which makes it even that much better, because we know that they're having a good time. And regardless of who wins or loses this 3rd round, they seem to be definitely enjoying themselves, which is what it's all about. So kudos to both of you teams. When you guys watch this back, kudos to both of you for the positive play in the arena this evening.
Yes, it's always good to see good sportsmanship, especially in the competitive scene, because it can be easy, or well, it depends on who you are, but Some people choose not to be that person, so it is great to see the whole teams that decide to be good sports and whatnot. And it looks like we are going to be going back in shortly here. And also something I do want to mention on top of what I said earlier, I think also just having that break in between can also be really big as well. Like it just, sometimes things just click when that happens.
I would agree with that. Definitely, yes, Dune pointing out that was the full 5 minutes, you know, and half of them were, in fact, there was one time when all 8 players were in the arena. You know, so I don't know why they took this timeout. It's okay, it's all good. They're allowed, and they stuck within those limits of what is legally allowed, so kudos to them having a good time this evening. Fancy Peanut and Shiny trying to get that. It's gonna be Shiny who comes out with it, gonna send it in and across the back wall and back out again as Illumina Sniper picks it up. Sniper gonna send it back. Oh, gonna be snatched by Confirmed and sent right back down into the other end of the arena where Stun is there, sinking it in, taking the 13-point lead.
That was a pass, I think. Yeah, wow. I mean, just it fell into Stun's hands, and there that was a 3, wasn't it? Was it? Yes. But you know, name of the team has the advantage here. We are just barely over 5 minutes into this round here. This is still a very long and a lot of time just for name of the team to have a chance here. They're going to try taking it, but Illumina Sniper does end up getting stunned out, and it gets cleared into the name of the team side. Stun has an open goal, not for long, as a stack come in, and Illumina Sniper on the goal once again is going to get that save. FaZe Shark is going to just narrowly get the pass, and it gets sent back over to Illumina Confirmed, now into FaZe Shrek's hand. Moving into the bubble, nobody is able to quite get on top of him, despite, I think, a 3-man pressure there, and FaZe Shrek ends up getting it and going in for the 2, now with a 15-point lead for Mafia right now.
And I do want to point out real quick, I just pulled up the stats real fast. Everybody in the arena, all 8 players have assists on the board right now. Illuminati Confirmed coming in with 4, Stun with 4, FaZe and Fancy Peanut each with 1, Illumina Sniper with 2, Fire Gamer with 2, Shiny with 2, and Mist with 1. So kudos to that as well. It always shows great teamwork in my opinion. Fancy Peanut coming in with another one, stretching that lead to 17 with 3 minutes left on the clock. JJ Twins, thank you so much. I appreciate that. We'll see you guys in a bit.
Yeah, now Mafia is getting a lot of points right now. We are just barely past 3 minute, or not 3 minute mark, less than 3 minutes, I should say. As the name of the team again has their rollout here. Gonna move it over to Illumina Sniper, and they're gonna try to get it down over to Mist. But Illumina Confirmed is going to get it before they can. And it gets cleared back into the name of the team side. And what we do keep seeing, like, again and again here, is name of the team tries to get the rollout, but it ends up, I don't know if it's being predicted or what by Mafia. And also the steal coming in from Illumina Confirmed there. That is going over to FaZe Shrek, who's going to walk it into the bubble for another 2, now with a very close lead to a special number that I'm not going to say because we have a curse. For some reason. But yeah, I think this might just be a matter of possibly just getting a bit outpaced, unfortunately for them, but very good for Mafia right now.
Yes, indeed. As Stun picks that disc up, sending it in off the back wall and back out again. FaZe Shrek gonna be there to pick it up. Turning that one around, moving right into the bubble, losing possession of that disc, and it's cleared back out by Illumina Sniper. Confirmed is there to pick it up, though. Gonna return that one back into Fancy Peanut's hands, who's walking towards the goal, and that is going to be the round with a mercy in round 3. Fantastic work, and you guys, I would love to stay and chat with you about this fantastic match, but we've got another one right now we gotta pop over to, so meet us there. It's gonna be Rose taking on Drowned. We will see you in just a second. I'm Jeepgirlz, and of course,
Yep.
with me is H. Penny in the caster's booth, and the one and only Dano McFabulous on cams, and also hanging out with us in the caster's booth this evening. How are you guys?
Doing quite well myself. Again, now this is the third game of a 6? No. This is the fourth, excuse me, this is the fourth game. I can count. This is the fourth game of a 6 set we have lined up tonight. We have, it is Rose versus Drowned here. Coming in, we have Rose at Diamond 2 and Drowned at Diamond 1. So this is for sure going to be interesting.
It is. This is going to be a fun match. And we were joking a few moments ago because I had their ranks written down, and at the time, for whatever reason, Rose was still listed as a bronze team, and H. Penny's like, no, they're diamond. And I'm like, no, they were listed as bronze like 30 seconds ago. So kudos to them for moving up very quickly here. So Diamond 1 is over on the Drowned side, and that is going to be Prince, Anthony, Deadly Fruit, and Sniper Panda. And coming in as a Diamond 2 team this evening is Rose, and that's Koth, 7, Reaction Time, and Splish Splash. So this is going to be a fun one indeed.
Yes, very fun it is going to be. Hopefully we will get those ready ups coming in very shortly. But in the meantime, I ran out of talking points.
One thing I noticed here, I'd like to point out here between these teams here, both teams are currently on a win streak. So one team tonight is about to lose their win streak. Drowned is on a 5-win streak. It does include 1 forfeit, so still 5 wins in a row. And Rose coming off a 4-win streak. They're at a 100% win rate thus far for the season since they've started. So it's going to be an interesting matchup for sure.
You're absolutely
Definitely.
right.
Yeah, good stuff.
Let's get that prediction ready. I'm going to get that ready for everyone.
So I'm really excited for whoever wins and gets to keep their streak, but I'm already heartbroken for whichever team doesn't get to win tonight, you know? And it's terrible, but at the same time I'm like, oh, they're gonna hurt. Somebody's gonna be so sad. We did see them a moment ago around the nest area hanging out and having a good time, so my assumption is that these players do know each other or have formed some kind of a fun little bond here already prepping for this match, so it's bound to be good stuff.
Indeed.
Yep.
Yeah.
Prediction.
I mean,
don't forget to get your points.
Oh yes, prediction.
Predicted.
Yes, prediction is poll is now up. You have undetermined
About 9.5
amount
minutes.
of time.
About 9.5 minutes left.
9.5 minutes. Okay.
9.5 minutes.
So
okay.
I am one to put points on the underdog
Orange
all the
team
time,
ready.
and since Drowned doesn't have any points just yet, they do now. So come on, Drowned. I
There
need
you
to
go.
win. Yeah, definitely.
Oh,
And of
points
course,
are
Dano
flowing in.
can't put points.
Ooh, look at
Hey,
that.
that's okay.
We're up to 8,500 points on this match
Ooh.
already.
Oh, bringing in the points. Oh, I
And we
love
got
that
5
so much.
people voting for Drowned, 3 people voting for Rose. Gotta love seeing the mix of votes here.
Definitely. All right, you know what? And I see Glass Dash in the Twitch chat has voted for Drowned, so, you know, maybe I put my points in too soon because they're not the underdog anymore. They have the point advantage right now. We'll see. We'll see who gets to win. You're betting everything you have. Oh, my goodness.
Ooh, we got
You know what?
12.7
Go big or go
thousand.
home.
Yep.
Go big or go home.
12.7 thousand points. We got Minyase, I sort of saying that wrong, has bet 6,523 points on Drown. And we also have JJ Twins with 2,000 on Rose. As our top bettors tonight. Can someone outbeat those bets? Outbet the bet?
And, you know, Jaded Twins, we're going to see at the 11 o'clock hour in that match. So make sure that you guys stick around and spend your points there as well. You know what, Dirtbag, I'll do my best, dude. I can't promise anything, but I'll give you what I've got. Okay, so we are glad you guys are all here with us on the Twitch chat. We greatly appreciate you being here. And as always, this is VRML Season 7. Big stuff coming up this season. And of course, going to wrap up in Denver, Colorado with VRML Con June 3rd and the 4th. Definitely an event that you're going to want to be at. It's going to be so much fun, and there's going to be so many people there, and it's going to be a great event and definitely a great way to wrap up this season. So that's going to be a fun event for all.
Yeah, it's going to be very fun. I mean, if you can get there, that is going to be amazing. Cause, you know, get there. I don't know. There's not a whole lot to say. Be at VRMLCon. It is going to be great. I
Round
probably,
starting in
I wish I could go. I do not think I will be able to. But if you can,
11,
go.
10,
And also, we do
9,
have both ready ups coming in here, so we're going to be going in here very shortly.
We are Joust Advantage starting right about now as they launch, and that is going to be quick grab there. Splish Splash able to grab possession of that disc, maintain it, but loses possession to Prince. Prince on the floor, paired up with Deadly Fruit. Oh no, Drowned has lost a player already, just 15 seconds into the match. Hopefully they will be able to pop right back into the arena. I'm not sure, but right now that's reaction time. 6,000 with the disc, gonna send it all the way down as the stacks coming in. That disc is back out of the bubble again. Splish Splash trying to get a hand on it. Not quite gonna happen. However, reaction time is gonna send that right back to 7. 7 gonna send it across the arena to Cove. Cove moving in to the bubble area, has reaction time across the ceiling. Gonna send it over there and send it right back to the bow tie area to 7. Gonna back that one back out, trying to draw out some of that bubble defense.
Yeah, and they are in fact going to very quickly get into the bubble. Splish Splash making the very quick turnaround and throw into the goal, now bringing them up 2 points, just about 50 seconds, and that is going to be Drowned taking their pause, hopefully able to get their 4th player back in here shortly. But I mean, yeah, I mean, we're only 1 goal in, and we're already seeing a lot of great pass work and great teamwork.
Yeah, and we only got to see a few seconds with that 4th player from Drowned, so already a very aggressive game between both of these teams. Hopefully we will, I cannot wait actually to see what's going to happen when the 4th player gets in here. Yes, and that is their only timeout. Squirt Dash, you are correct. And that leads me right into the timeout rule, which is either team, both teams, get 1 timeout per game, 5 minutes, that they can use anytime they want to. Dirtbag, no, that is not correct. They only get the 1 timeout. If there's a ping cap issue, that's a different story. However, the timeout is this: you get 1 5-minute timeout per round per team. There you go. Quick shout out to Rarely R6 redeeming a hydrate. Thank you so much. We greatly appreciate you. I will take advantage of that right now. H Penny, are you taking a drink?
Hi. You can't see Jeep. Oh wait, no. Jeep, can you see my cam, Jeep?
I can. Hang on, let me see.
I can't see
Look.
yours.
Okay, yes,
No,
I can see you.
I was holding up
Oh, you
my
do?
empty
Yes.
my empty water bottle, but I have another one. We're fine. We have plenty of hydration tonight.
Yes. Hydrate. Lots of hydrate. Goodness gracious. Okay, so good stuff going on. Hopefully they will be right back in here. I'm not sure how long they've been out already. I can't see their little screen in there. A couple minutes, but they've got time. They get 5 minutes, so hopefully they'll get that player right back. 3 minutes to go. We got 3 minutes to go. You're very, very welcome. Splice Knight, you guys had a fantastic game. Saying thank you. We greatly appreciate you popping in to say hello. Great game indeed. That last one was fantastic. You guys were all very aggressive, and we thoroughly enjoyed casting that match. So thank you guys for playing a great game and being great teams. We appreciate you. Of course, we have Rose dancing in the locker room, having a good time. Look at them in there. Oh, I love that so much. They are definitely having fun, and that's one of the things about Echo, right? So many people just thoroughly enjoy their time in the arena and hanging out with their teams, and it's so incredibly nice to see. We see Splish Splash and everybody in here. Splish Splash having a good time, 7 having a dance off. They appear to be. So good stuff indeed.
Yes, very good stuff. And not to break the fun, but with the pause rules, did you mention the in between round pauses that are also available?
I did not. Why don't you tell us about them?
Yes, and so in between rounds, so of course each team. Oh, looks like Drowned is going to get their 4th player back in, cutting me off, but it's fine because that does mean we hopefully will be going back shortly. But real quick, the in between round pauses. So as mentioned before, of course, each team has their 5-minute timeout that they can take anytime after a goal while the clock is running, but also while the clock is not running yet. In between the second and third rounds, essentially after a round has happened, there is effectively a 4-minute pause that either team can take. Actually, they share this pause, and that adds up to a total of 5 minutes. So you have the 4-minute pause and then the 1 minute that is already in between rounds. So you effectively get a 5-minute break that either team can choose to take in between rounds. And it is good to clarify that that's not like both teams can take it for like, I guess I was gonna say 10 minutes. I guess it would be 9, but is actually shared between them. So yeah, you can. Some teams do get a bit confused by that. They're like, no, you already used your timeout, or no, you used a timeout in between a round. But no, you do actually get that in between rounds too. So yeah, if you need to take advantage of that, take advantage of that.
Dirtbag's asking a question. Is there any way I can get a higher chance to get casted besides just having people up the game? Yes, there is. Dirtbags, collect those points and redeem them for Cast My Match. It's 15,000 points, and that is the way we do it. Squirt Dash just did it a little while ago for Team Cruise over there. And we will be getting them on the calendar to cast their match pretty quick. That's the best way to guarantee that we cast your... In fact, that's the only way to guarantee that we cast your match. And it's just those points. If you don't have 15,000 points yet, keep watching. Every time we're live, pop in and collect those points and get those on the board.
7 and Splish Splash right now, just having a lot of fun in front of the camera for us. Does look like I think we may actually be getting the their 4th player back. I do believe they have their 4th player back in here. Yep, and we are past the 5-minute pause time, so technically Rose is allowed to unpause at this point, but it does not look like they are going to quite yet. So we will see where this goes.
Quick response to that question. Play Enjoy just asked, can I donate my points to him to get his match casted? If you have 15,000 points, Play Enjoy, and you choose to cast for him, then yes, you could submit that as his name and his team, and we would get that cast for them on behalf of you, which would be very kind and generous. We've seen it a couple of times happen this season. I think in the past they had said no, but I think they're trying to get players in there. Also, huge shout out to Android Player coming with some bits in the Twitch chat. We appreciate you so very much. We are back in, and I should get back into the arena. I was still hanging out in the locker room. That disc is going to be right down the hands of Jubio. Jubio sends that one down to Prince. Prince turning that one around, walking it down the arena. Gonna send it all the way across to Sniper Panda. Sniper Panda just gonna back it up for a second, but gets that down to Jubio. Jubio moving right into the bubble. Gonna lose possession for a moment, gains it back, but a missed pass could cost them dearly.
Indeed, as just trying to get the disc. One of them catches it, but Cove is able to attempt to slap out. Zizor is able to get it though. The pass does not hit as it gets intercepted. An attempted clear comes in, but it does not quite go out. Splish Splash now with it though is going to clear and dribble it out into the bubble. Nobody there to stop him except Deadly Fruit, who is going to almost get a clear out. It's going to bounce around the mid there, but reaction time able to get it, not quite get it out though, as it gets slapped right into Deadly Fruit's hands.
Deadly Fruit gonna lose possession, getting stunned out right there in the tunnel by Splish Splash, sending that one all the way in. Oh, and back out of the bubble again, as it's picked off and grabbed again by Reaction Time, who had a quick reaction time to grab that disc as they were losing possession and gain it back, sinking that one in. Huge shout out again to, oh my goodness, it's moving up so very fast. Android Player for more bits in the Twitch chat. We greatly appreciate you guys, and thank you for hanging out with us.
Yeah, and it is going to be once again Drowned. Joust Advantage here, going to move for a quick rollout. Going to get it sent out, but it gets stolen out by Cove there. It's going to be sent towards the bubble. Reaction Time is going to just lightly drop it in. Well, I say lightly, it was 17 meters per second in for the 3, now bringing them up 8 just barely 3 minutes into this first round and first round of this match, actually.
Wow, a lot of aggression here on the side of Rose. Definitely coming in very, very, very tight here in this first round. Deadly Fruit gonna send that disc right through the tunnel into the hands of Sniper Panda. Gets that one down, but it's gonna be intercepted and grabbed by Reaction Time and sent right back to the midfield. A Splish Splash gonna send it in, trying to get it through the mail slot. Gonna hit the Geo though, and Geo again, and some stunning going on. Deadly Fruit gonna get a hand on it, slapping it back into the midfield area, but it is sent right back down to the bubble, and Kof has the disc right now, moving right into the space. A lot of heat being applied from the defense right there in the bubble from the ground.
Interception. Orange throws it way
Yeah,
down
I mean, definitely. But they are going to get the disc in their hands, attempt to clear it out, but it bounces off that Geo there. You hate to see it. But Sniper Panda is able to get it back, trying to get the pass. But those Geos are just constantly in the way for them. That is unfortunate for them, but it is great for the side of Rose as they are able to get the pass over to the bubble, but the stun coming in from Zizor is going to just narrowly stop the goal from happening. Deadly Fruit is able to get it for the side of Drowned, and it is going to end up getting cleared out into the Rose side as Sniper Panda now has the possession again.
That disc is back out again. A big quick shout out, by the way, to Android Player for the subscription and for gifting a sub. We greatly appreciate you guys. We've got some redemptions that are working on being done right now. However, Sniper Panda gonna send that one in with a fantastic assist by Jubio. Gonna send that disc in for the 2. Getting Drowned on the board here in round 1.
9, 8.
Yes, some points, some momentum is always big, but it has potential to not go in their favor as Rose now has the joust advantage. 7 is going to take the roll out nice and slow here, just trying to draw out the pressure, and draw out the pressure they will, as it is a long clear off into the Drowned side. That stack on the defense is waiting for it though, and they are going to get it, but it ends up going into Kof's hands after an attempted clear though there, but Drowned does end up getting it back into their hands, and it is going to be once again another long clear, but into the Rose side this time.
That's going to go right back into the tunnel to Splish Splash. Splish Splash turns it around, sending it in off the back wall. Oh my goodness! Oh, finish that off as they are going to attempt it. Not quite getting it in the goal. Deadly Fruit making it clear, sending that right down into the midfield area and sent right back down again. Juvio is there, but it's going to go back to 7. 7 back to Juvio. Juvio right through the midfield and all the way into the bubble and off the back wall. Kof going to be there in time to pick it up, and Juvio going to finish it off.
Ooh.
Polishing it with a spit shine for the 2. And we've got a Cast My Match redemption down there by Play Enjoy for Dirtbags for Team Invalid. Thank you so very much. We will make sure that we get that in there. Dirtbags, let me know your in-game name, please, so I can make sure that we get that on the schedule, okay? Awesome.
Yeah, we love to see more of those. And also, I just have to make a comment. That stun, or not stun, the steal that came in there, just able to, I believe it was a steal. I don't know, my memory is failing me, but it was very nice. But actually, sorry, Rose with a very nice chance there. If I were in Reaction Time's position there, I do just have to respect the patience there, because I would have just tried to dive for the goal, but they were like, no, I'm gonna take the pass because I'm gonna get it stolen if I try to do that. And they did, and they made the pass, and it worked. It worked very well for them.
Orange clears it out.
Definitely. Indeed. That disc is right there into the midfield area there as Deadly Fruit gets to it. Gonna send that one down into the hands of Prince. Prince gonna cross the arena to Deadly Fruit again, sending that one all the way down to Juvio. Juvio moving in, and it is good, and they are sneaking up on Rose.
Yeah, I guess it flip switched for teams around here, as they are just crawling up on Rose here. That is quite a few unanswered goals so far, as Rose now once again with joust advantage going to be clearing it off, or not clearing, passing it off into Splish Splash, but it gets intercepted by Drowned here. They're going to try clearing it down, but Reaction Time is there. That stack is there. 7 with it. Open goal, but the shield bounce stops it from happening. It is still in the bubble though. There is still time. There is still a chance. But the stun on Splish Splash, the pass is not going to connect. Kof does manage to reconnect it though. It is going so back and forth right now. Reaction time with it. Now back in the hands of Kof. Going to get the pass over to Splish Splash. I'm not entirely sure what happened. That either went off someone's head or it got slapped out there, but either way, it still is on the Drown side, and Rose still has tight control over the bubble right now, as Kof finally getting it in for the 2 there. Now answering back Drown's attempt to take over.
They had to fight for that one, I tell you what. I do want to real quickly say H Penny, Play Enjoy just donated 15,000 points to Dirtbag's team so that they could be casted. You guys, that's incredible, and just to see you guys do that is absolutely fantastic and refreshing, and kudos for being the types of human beings that you are, that have that opportunity to share your love for the game with others. It's incredible. And Dirtbags, if you want to DM me in Discord and tell me that information, that would be perfectly fine. All right, that disc is right down in the hands of Deadly Fruit. Deadly Fruit gonna turn it around and send it right back to Prince. Prince gonna quickly send it down to Sniper Panda, who's gonna sink that one in sniper style. They are down by 4.
Yeah, now Drown is still trying to fight for the lead, but there are only 30 seconds left on the clock. I do believe there is no mathematical time. If there is, there is no mathematical time as we close off on 20 seconds. As Rose has that lead here. And they're not, lead. I meant rollout, but I'm on the struggle bus. Drown is moving into the bubble though. Not quite able to get the connect pass, and it is going to be moving out. And with that, Rose is going to take round 1 just barely by 4 points here. Drown trying to fight their way back out, but that is definitely momentum they can take with them. But for now, Rose will take this first round.
Definitely. Squirt in the Twitch chat said it's going to challenge Rose next week. You should, because you know what? I think that would be a nice match. You guys should definitely do that, and that's how we all improve, right? Is by challenging other teams and meeting other players and that good stuff. All right, Dano.
Yeah, I was gonna say something else, but now I want to say Splice Knight gifting 10 tier 1 subs in the chat. Congratulations to every one of you there listening who just got your free subscription there. Enjoy commercial free. Looks like everyone is in a giving mood tonight. I absolutely love that. Keep it coming. We love to see it. Thank you so much, Splice Knight, for your contribution. Now I had my train of thought there. Oh, Rose. Yes, Rose, they had some, very great possession. They were good at, keeping the disc for them, keeping their passes. They got lots of attempts at the goal, which, inevitably, just like the last game, allowed them to score some more shots. But that does not mean Drown is anywhere, far behind them or anything. Drown was really giving them a run for their money, getting some goals of their own. Lots of good stuns from Drown, some tactical stuns, which has been helping them.
And, I'd like to say, those of you in the Twitch chat, every single night I cast, somebody does something that gets stuff in my eyeballs, and I'm so sorry. You're going to see me cry from now until this thing is over, until this season finishes, and I apologize, but, that's the way it is. Deadly Fruit with that disc. Oh, going to be sent right back out by Splish Splash all the way down into the bubble and back off the back wall as Prince does get there in time to make that grab, sending it right back through again as it is picked up. Stolen. Oh, 7 going to come in clutch with a fantastic steal, getting that disc down, but it is not in anyone's possession, I should say. The disc is not. Back across to Deadly Fruit. Deadly Fruit going to turn that one around and send it across the arena in the hands of Sniper Panda. Sniper Panda going to send it all the way down into the bubble, and it is going to be Jubio. No, it's not. It's going to be Prince who picks that one up. Going to move right in as the goalie gets stunned, and back to life. Prince on the board.
Get your launchers.
I guess you could say Sniper Panda did a bit of a sniper shot. No? Okay.
Sniper, no sniping. Sorry.
But a bit of a slower, I believe a bit of a slower first goal there. I can't remember because of the timeout at the start, but that is expected now that they actually have a 4th player. But I mean, yeah, reaction time. They are moving it into, or Rose moving it into the drowned side right now. Kof with it is going to get stolen out by Juvio, trying to, unfortunately for them, try to throw it into their face. But very good for the side of drowned, as it is now into the Rose side. It's going to be Juvio with it on the back line, taking their time, trying to draw out that pressure. They may not have a large lead right now, but they have a lead, and they are going to take full advantage of it. Sniper Panda now quickly moving up into the bubble, passing it over to Deadly Fruit, trying to get the pass down. It does not connect anybody, unfortunately for them. But the steal coming back in, but it gets stolen. Stun and stolen straight back out, as it is now back in and recovered by Juvio.
And you know, you were asking about the goal a second ago. Splish splash forward. Oh, there we go. Sniper Panda pulling in another one just 2 minutes into the round. Splish splash forward first for Rose in round 1 at the 9-minute mark. 9:01 to be exact. Sniper pulled it in here. 9:03 for Drowned in round 2. So I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens. You know, Rose took round 1 after they scored first. We'll see if that momentum continues. Right now, it is reaction time with the disc. Gonna send that one through the tunnel into the hands of Kof. Kof gonna send it across the arena. Splish splash moving towards the bubble. Gonna send it right back out to the 7-7. Backs it out again to reaction time. Reaction time just gonna hang on to it as nobody is advancing on them right now. That disc is in the hands of 7 across the arena. Still not breaking that bubble. There we go. They're starting to ease out of it now. Juvio gonna make the move on the disc. Not quite gonna happen though, and that is gonna be a goal for reaction time.
Has some very good movement. Good passes. You love to see it. But that also means Rose now finally has some points on the board. And that is just a goal between them. Only 2 points. But that also does mean that Drowned here has the joust advantage, and they're going to take advantage of it as it gets moved into the Rose side here. Some, you know, keeping those passes nice and tight. Sniper Panda moving it over to Deadly Fruit. Deadly Fruit trying to get that behind the back for style points, but style points, unfortunately for them, don't count if it does not go into the goal. But Juvio is able to get the pass from Deadly Fruit, which is going to go in for 2 points now, bringing their lead back up to 4 points.
Nicely done by Drowned. Yeah, I was just looking at the stats a moment ago, and we have almost everyone on the board coming in already with assist. Oh, boy, that bingo card is filling up quickly. As they get that disc down into the tunnels, that is going to be Juvio. Nope, it's going to be Prince picking it up. Sending it right back through again. However, it's going to be intercepted by 7 and sent back out again as they are all stacking to get to it. It's going to be in the midfield. The stack does turn around. Nicely done. Reaction time. Going to get that one through the tunnel and high. That is going to be Kof coming out with that disc now. Trying to keep a hand on it. Does get it across to Splish Splash. Is going to send it right back again, and they are going to have to work to keep that disc on this end of the arena. Going to send it back for a midfield reset to 7. Walk it back. Opens up some more lanes. Trying to draw out that defense. They are so tight on that bubble right now. The stack is starting to advance though, and they're moving so well right now. Their defense is just absolutely on point.
Absolutely. Really love to see it, and I do have to also mention the patience here, though. May have just jinxed it, hit the purse as the pass does miss, but they are able to recover it. And that 3 coming in with just the split second of an open goal. Rose taking full advantage of that now, bringing the deficit only down to 1 point here. If it stays like this, I mean, we might have a 3rd round.
We will see. It's definitely going to be a tight one again. Wild, indeed. That disc is right down the hands of Prince. Prince moving all the way down, sends that one across, but it's going to be not connecting. Picked back up, however, by Sniper Panda. Going to move to Prince. Prince going to sink that one in. Beautiful cut pass there by the Round team, stretching that lead once again to 3.
12, 11.
Yep, keeping their lead, just trying to keep a comfortable distance right now. I think what Rose really needs right now is another 3-pointer to take. And I'm sure they are doing everything they can to get that right now, because I know they probably will want to take this one in 2. Always makes things a little bit easier, but I know Drowned wants a round 3 right now. But it is staying very consistent. We're going very back and forth right now. it became very back and forth, I should say, as Rose picking that pace back up once again. Again, only 1 point in between them. Just barely about 3.5 minutes left here.
Yep, and Joust advantage is back over on the Drown side. The stack is there, making that advancement. Gonna send it across into the hands of Juvio as the stack does move down into the blue end. Nicely done. Very heavy offense right now. Gonna send that disc all the way into the bubble. It's not going to get where they wanted it though. And reaction time gonna make that clear. Sending it all the way back through the tunnel. Kof trying to get to it. Does indeed pick it up. Sending it all the way in. But what a save by Deadly Fruit. Denying that goal. Sending it right back out into the midfield again as it gets stuck in the trap area.
Beautiful work going in here. But nonetheless, I was going to say Rose has possession there, but Drown ended up catching the pass. But steal, and I believe that is the 4th steal in a chain of steals. Reaction time now with it, slowing it down a bit. Kof with it, trying to walk towards the bubble, draw out that pressure. The pass does not connect as it bounces off those geos though, and that is a clear back into the Rose side. The stack is coming in though. None of them hit it quite directly, but it does not look like that was their plan. They were going back to goal actually, as Kof now gets it after an attempted clear and ends up clearing it back into the Drown side.
Hunter coming in with a hydrate. Thank you so very much. We greatly appreciate that. And yes, Dirtbags, we try to go as often as possible. We have been, this week's been a little difficult for us, but we will be here tonight until after midnight. And tomorrow, what a save by 7. Getting that just right back out of there again. Splish Splash picking it up, sending it all the way through as the stack moves in. Will they get a goal right here? Reaction time with it. Gonna take the lead by 1 as Rose advances into the lead spot.
That is huge for Rose right now. Yeah, taking the lead back first time, I believe the first time of round 2. Certainly not the first time of this match, but yeah, that means Drowned is now not in the lead and going to have to try to fight for it back. But with how back and forth this second round has been so far, I'm not sure if that will be a problem, but I may have just cursed it as the stun and steal action coming in, quickly stacking to it, and reaction time is taking it for a 3. Now bringing that lead up not just by 1 but by 4 now.
Wow, okay, well, you know, it's still not over. We've got a minute left, and lots of things can happen in 1 minute. Joust quickly gonna go down to Juvio. Juvio gonna send that one to Prince. Prince gonna turn around, looking for the best option. The bubble defense has not quite gotten there, and it is just the goalie home right now, getting stunned out. There we go, they are moving in now. Sniper Panda with that disc, gonna send it across, down to the floor to Prince. Prince moving in, what a save by 7, denying that goal, sending it right back out again into the midfield area as it bounces. They are gonna have to continue to work for it with just 30 seconds left on the clock. They still have a moment. We will see what they do. That disc is across. Oh, a missed pass is gonna give reaction time that opportunity to make that grab. Will they take a shot? Will they make a pass? They are going to send it all the way in, and it's going to bounce right back out again. I was really expecting that one to go in. I gotta be completely honest with you. Wow, that was incredible.
Yeah, and as the clock ticks down, so did that mathematical time. That does mean, as we tick over this second round, that Rose is going to not only take this second round, but also just narrowly taking the game here. I mean, some really, really beautiful, crazy work coming in from both sides, but I'm still just, I'm amazed by that lead takeover at the end.
Absolutely, and that was GG's for sure. You know what's interesting about that is both rounds were 8-12.
Yeah, no, I was thinking about it. I was looking at, I'm like, that number, those two numbers look really familiar. You're right. They were both 8-12. Just not, they got there in very different ways though.
They did. Dano, how'd you feel about that one?
That was, amazing. We both teams fought so hard. I loved that Drown took the lead. I was really excited for a round 3. Every game tonight I've wanted to see a round 3. It's been a fantastic night, but Rose, whether they were adapting or reading or what, they did what they had to do to ensure that they got this in 2 rounds. They kind of tightened the nuts and bolts, so to speak, at the end of that second round, and got a few goals back to back, and pulled the lead out. And they were also the underdog for the poll. I was gonna say promotion. I can't even speak. I'm tongue tied. But there was a total of 19.5 thousand channel points going out here. Let's see. Winner was Rose. There is your points, everybody. Enjoy those.
All right, well, we have 8 minutes until our next match, and you're not going to want to miss it. It is going to be between the Anbu Knights and Epilogue, and that is going to be right here in just 8 quick minutes. So go grab you some popcorn, make a drink, whatever you need to do, and come right back and hang out with us. I'm Jeepgirlz, and this is H Penny, and of course, Dano McFabulous coming in with us tonight. We are so happy to be here, and we're happy that you guys are with us. We'll see you in just a few minutes. back to another fantastic match. We've got 2 more for you, this one and one more at midnight Eastern time, so don't go far after this one's done. But for now, I'm Jeepgirlz, and this is H. Penny with me here in the caster's booth. And of course, we also have Dano McFabulous coming in with us this evening. We've got Epilogue and Anbu Knights coming in tonight in this match. H. Penny, tell me about these teams.
Yeah, so on the blue side right now, we have the Anbu Knights. We have in the arena right now JJ Twins. Is that Naxi? Do you know?
Sure. I'm gonna say
Sure.
Nax. It's Nax.
Nax. I like that. We're going with Nax. New, I believe New, and Anbu Waffles. And then on the orange side, we have Epilogue, with currently in the arena is Shoto, Gibble Sizzle, Vexo, Truck-kun, and Master Blaster. And I am actually familiar with Epilogue. Epilogue is the sister team of my own team, actually, Monologue. So yeah, we have a silver matchup for another silver matchup for us tonight. So this is gonna be interesting. Jeep, take us away.
It is, and that's gonna be first grab by JJ Twins. Gonna send that disc all the way down into the bubble area where Waffle's gonna pick it up, walking right into the goal, and taking that one in just a few moments into this match.
Yes, very quickly getting that momentum for Anbu Knights already off the bat, but that does now mean Epilogue has a chance here as they have the joust advantage. So we'll see how their rollout goes. It is going to be Skibble who is going to end up getting that disc, moving the disc over, I should say, to Master Blaster, who sends it to Shoto. Not quite maintaining possession, unfortunately, though, as it gets cleared off into the Epilogue side. It is going to drift into Shoto's hands, who is going to send it over to Master Blaster. Master Blaster trying to get a short pass over to Vexo. Does not quite hit, but they are able to stack up. And, ooh, that maybe have gone in if that Geo was not in the way, but it was. And that does mean a clear will end up going into the Epilogue side.
That's gonna go all the way down into the bubbles as Skibble Sizzle gets to it. Oh no, but it's gonna be picked up by Waffles instead, turning around, moving right in for another goal. And wow, Anbu Knights taking a solid lead here in the beginning of round 1. However, there are 8 minutes and 30 seconds left on the clock as Joust advantage moves over to the Epilogue side. And I believe that, Play, you have your answer right there from Dano McFabulous. And yeah, good stuff. Okay, well, the disc is back in the hands of Waffles again for another 3. That was an amazing shot, and I don't think anybody knew it was coming.
I know, I certainly did. I'm gonna have to watch the replay on that one. I think the pass was intercepted on that one. That is rough for Epilogue, but very good for Anbu Knights. Now, just barely 2 minutes in here, up by 7. But they have another chance here. They have joust advantage. They have the chance to take this back. But JJ Twins, on their own side, is going to end up getting the clear over into the Epilogue zone. The players are coming in as Master Blaster is able to get it and go for a clear up into that trap area. Bounces into the hands of Vexo, who's going to, I guess, go for a bit of a self-pass there. Ends up slapping it just barely before getting stunned out. They are in the bubble. Shoto trying to go for the long shot, but the save coming in from, I believe, Anbu there is going to end up getting it cleared back into the Epilogue side.
Oh my goodness, what a clear, what a save. Oh, and what a shot off of shot. Going to put that disc right into the goal there for another nice 2-point goal. They are 9 points ahead with 7 minutes left on the clock. Wow. Okay, Joust advantage going over to Epilogue. We will see what they're able to do with it. Hopefully they will make get some points up there for themselves pretty quick here, and they'll find some momentum. Vexo have been making a nice pass down. They're not quite going to be connecting, however, they do make the best of it, and Skibble Sizzle picks it up with Master Blaster right on their toes. That one right through. Oh, it's going to be intercepted by New and sent right back to the hands of Waffles. Waffles going to send it all the way down the arena into the bubble as the stacks do come in. It's going to be New picking that one up, not quite in the goal just yet, and back out of the bubble again.
Yep, and Epilogue almost getting it there. It sounded like it did end up getting into their hands, but just barely getting stunned out by Anbu there. JJ Twins now moving into the bubble, trying to go for another backboard shot. They do not hit though, but Nu is able to get it back. They are keeping it in the bubble. The pass is not going to connect though, but it does actually end up connecting to JJ Twins. Nu now anchoring on the nest and going to hit the anchor shot for 3 points. They are up by 12, just not even quite, but very close to halfway through the first round. Epilogue, I mean, we'll see if they have a chance here. I mean, there is definitely plenty of time right here. We're just barely past the, I guess you would say 4-minute mark.
Yes.
With just about 6 minutes here.
Dallas advantage going back over to Epilogue as they do get that just down. Vexo going to send it all the way in off the back wall, but it is going to be in the hands of JJ Twins, sending it back to the midfield area there to Nu. Nu going to send it all the way down as a stack flies in, but the stack gets broken up by a Geo, and it is anyone's disc right now as Waffles picks it up, moving it in, going to ding it off the ring though, not quite finished. However, going to return that one again. Gets that back to JJ. JJ, oh, but what a Master Blaster save. Gonna send that just right back into the midfield as they do fly through for it. Everybody gonna overshoots it for a moment. Nu gonna slap it back. Somebody slapped it back, and that just is going to bounce off the shield where Waffles does pick it up, smoothing right through the shield there, getting that disc over to JJ Twins.
Yep, and it's going to get sent over to Nax, who is going to walk into the bubble, but the save coming in from Skibble Sizzle is going to end up clearing out into the midfield, but Anbu is there, just barely ending up into their hands. It's going to roll off that trench into the hands of Nu, and Skibble, oh, unfortunately for them, jumping out, but beautiful for Anbu here, as they are now up by 14 here. Epilogue just not quite able to get it out of their side when they need to.
And you know, that was a really pretty shot. Watching that just flow right through the trench and up, that was lovely indeed. Nu gonna quickly grab that disc. Oh boy, sending it right into the bubble off the back wall again. Waffles moving in. They have a 3v1 right now, and that is going to be another goal by Waffles, stretching that lead to 16.
That I just have to say, that interception, that's unfortunate for Epilogue, because they just were not able to get enough players back to defend in time, but I'm sure Anbu Knights right now, I'm sure they are quite happy with that, just being able to get those, because that is very big, just both for momentum, but also we've mentioned it a time or two here. Sorry, that shot. Wow, that was so close to going in for another 3 for Anbu, but not quite. But no, yeah, the mind games right now. I'm sure this is probably getting into Epilogue's head right now, but I don't know, there is a chance, but that chance is getting further and further away right now, as Anbu Knights being merciless. Now up 18 by 18 points. Epilogue not quite able to get any points yet.
Just yet, but you know what? Here's the thing. The cool thing about VRML is if you don't have a great round, it's okay, because you still have a potential 2 more that you can make up for that. So just because round 1 doesn't go great or it goes fantastic for you, doesn't necessarily mean that that's going to be the outcome of round 2 or any future rounds. So you just have to, you know, make those adjustments and keep moving forward and keep fighting and keep working hard, and most importantly, keep having fun, because if you can shift that mindset to, you know what, let's just go out and have a good time, then you're going to play differently. And I think that you'll have a different outcome. Right now, that disc is across the arena, and they are all trying to get a hand on it. It's going to be Shot who picks it up. Shot going to send that one across the arena, getting that connected pass over to Vexo off the wall. Vexo going to send it up to Master Blaster. Master Blaster moving in, going to send it off the back wall, but it is not going to go in. There we go. A slam dunk finish, polished by Master Blaster.
Yes, and yeah, I absolutely agree with what you're saying. Like, just a change in mindset can completely shift your playstyle, and we might be seeing that coming in from Epilogue. Maybe not enough time, I'm not quite sure yet, but they certainly will try, and any momentum and any like positive mindset you can get will be huge. But right now, Anbu Knights has it in the bubble, but it gets the possession turn from Epilogue. It is going to get moved into the Anbu Knights side is Shoto with it right now. Moving it up from the bubble. The pressure coming in from JJ Twins, but the interception by Anbu Waffles is going to prevent that pass from happening, and that does mean a clear into the side of Epilogue. And the shot coming, I was on sideline, so I could not, that looked like it went in, but it must have just narrowly missed the goal there, and that means it is back on the side of Anbu Knights.
It is, with just 50 seconds remaining. Shot gonna pick it up, sitting it off the back wall. A little bit too low, maybe, and that disc is right back out again. But Vexo sends that one forward, but it grabbed by Anbu, and it's coming back again by Master Blaster. Sends that one up to Shot. Shot moving in. Oh no! And it's gonna go off of someone and back out of the bubble again. Quick shout out to Legit for the sub. Thank you so much. Oh, there we go. Vexo gonna polish that one off, getting 2 more points up on the board for Epilogue. And as I was saying, Legit, thank you so much for the sub. Happy that you are here this evening. Oh, and Vince coming in from Just the Sly Music. Yes, we are casting Euphoria versus Talus in just a little bit. So we love you guys. We're glad that you're here.
Yes, want some of those OCE matches in. Gotta love it. But besides that, that is the first round of this game. And that is 4-18 in favor of Anbu Knights. Epilogue starting to maybe get a little bit of momentum at the end, but not quite quick enough.
Yeah, well, maybe we'll see more of that. Dano, what do you think?
I got speechless apparently. I just kind of got caught off guard there. It looks like some of the stats maybe from the other game on board there on the stream, so I'm just got a little distracted there. But at any rate, Anbu Knights, they had some great stacks, which allowed them to capitalize on those, those clears that would happen from Epilogue. It seemed like Epilogue sometimes were just kind of just clearing the disc without a place in mind. I mean, I could be wrong, but my perception was they were just kind of going somewhere without a follow-up plan in place, which because of the stacks from Anbu Knights, they were able to collect those, those kind of random clears, panic clears as I call them. I do them myself, no judgment, just that's just from observations. That kind of seems what's happening there, but we all know round 2 is a different beast. Everyone takes this opportunity to reevaluate their playstyle, think about how the other team is playing, and typically will make some adjustments. So I'm excited to see what they might do in this next round.
I never panic cleared.
11, 10,
No, we don't do that. Just kidding, all the time. Okay, I was looking at stuns just a second ago, which is interesting because of a Twitch comment, but stuns are fairly low in this game. Nobody even reaching double digits just yet. As Just a Sly there says, if you're casting us, be prepared to get a ton of stuns. Good! I hope so. We want to see lots and lots of stuff going on tonight. We are very close to a hype train right now, so you guys jump aboard that. Let's have some fun. Anuba Waffle's going to send that one in. Not quite going to connect with the goal, and it's back out. New with the disc. Gets it across the JJ Twins. JJ Twins moving in. Oh, it is not in yet, but it is not over. As Skibbles Sizzle's going to make that clear, sending that disc all the way back down into the blue bubble and across the back wall and out again. The stacks are flying in. Master Blaster trying to get to it before New does. Is going to be successful in that. Picks that one up, sends it right into the hands of Vexo. Vexo moving in, and they are on the board first here in round 2. I think they found their mojo.
I think so too. I just the chaos happening in Epilogue's bubble. I'm amazed that it turned into a possession shift. But I'm sure Epilogue is very happy with that, because getting those first points of the round can be very big for momentum. I'm both saying that from watching and from experience, because it can work either for you or it can work against you. But right now, Anbu is just walking it up into the bubble, no pressure, as not going for it, as they send it over to Max for the pass, trying to maintain possession of the disc, trying to send the pass over to JJ Twins, but they are stunned out, not quite able to get it. They do end up recovering, but Master Blaster is able to get it back and is going to clear it over into the side of Anbu Knights.
Yes, and we have a quick hydrate coming in, by the way there. H Penny coming in from Legit Dash and reminding us to hydrate because we did not read it. I am so sorry, but I've seen it now, and I have drank my drink, and therefore I am now hydrated. Thank you so very much. Appreciate that. That disc is right there into the hands of Vexo. Oh no! Oh, it was saved. He was right behind the goal and just sunk it right in. Oh my goodness, my heart bleeds.
It hurts to be that guy sometimes, but sometimes it happens, and you do have to move past it. You do have to move past it, because if you don't move past it, it sticks in your mind, and my mind doesn't like that. Because that comes into the mind games again. But right now, epilogue, open goal. That is an open goal, and they're going in for the 3. Vexo is going to take that, as Anbu Knights, I guess, just not quite able to get back in time to defend themselves.
Oh my goodness. Okay, we've got 7 unanswered points coming in from Epilogue now in the second round. What a different round from round 1. This is like 2 different teams playing right now. JJ Twins going to send that one quickly through to Nax. Nax going to send it all the way into the bubble and out again as they are trying to get to it. It is going to be JJ Twins who picks it up. JJ sends that one across the arena to Nax. Nax loses possession. And that's going to be grabbed by Truck. Truck sending it right back down into the trap area where New is waiting on that. Grabs that disc and is able to get it across to JJ Twins. JJ Twins moving right into the bubble. Going to bounce it high, and that's going to be to Waffles. And it is in the goal.
Get to your launchers.
Yep, Anbu Waffles is going to score the first points for Anbu Knights of the second round. Yeah, I mean, as you said, this is a very, very different round so far. Does seem like Epilogue is starting to up the pace. As see, the interesting thing, Anbu Knights has actually gotten into the Epilogue bubble a lot, but I don't know if it's that their offense is starting to fall off, or if Epilogue has just picked up their defense so hard. I think it may be on their defense, but you know, don't quote me on that. And that is a clear off into the Epilogue side. Anbu Waffles catching the pass, but getting stunned out. Ends up passing it to JJ Twins, moving into the bubble, and the backboard shot is going to bring them up by 2 now. Anbu Knights now 2 goals in a row, bringing that lead of Epilogues down to only 3 points.
That was a very nice bounce shot indeed, coming in there from JJ. JJ Twins just advantage going back over to Epilogue now as they still have a 3-point lead. Skibble Sizzle sending that just quickly down through the tunnel into the hands of Master Blast. You're going to send it through, but it's going to be grabbed by Nax and sent right back into the orange bubble as the stacks are going to have to get there, but it's going to be Skibble who gets there first. Sending that one out, but it's not going to go out. That's going to be New with the 3, and it is tied with 5 minutes left on the clock.
And now the momentum is shifting again for. I guess you could say that about the 3rd time this match, because we had that first round with Anbu just like hard taking that momentum and those points, but then at the start of this second round, also sorry, that stun and steal was just, that was me. But it does end up getting cleared into the Epilogue side there. But yeah, no, and then the momentum is shifting again as Anbu Knights just started going off here. And they're going to move in, but the ding coming in, not quite able to hit it into the goal. Nax is going to get it, but they stun each other out. Master Blaster chasing it down, pressure coming in, not quite able to get the clear out as it bounces off the Geo. New with it now. Going for the up pass to Anbu Waffles, does not quite hit. Skibble Sizzle able to recover it. It's going to bounce around that midfield area. Nobody quite able to get it yet.
Waffles coming out with that disc, gonna send it in off the back wall. I thought that was going in. Not quite though, as it's back in the hands of JJ Twins. JJ Twins gonna send it across the floor to New. New gonna sink that one in, and Anbu Knights taking the lead with 4 minutes left on the clock.
12, 11.
That also does mean Anbu Knights is now recovering that lead here. They do not want to go to a round 3. We always love to see a round 3, but Anbu Knights wants to win this in 2 clearly, as they have taken back their lead. There is a 2-point difference between them right now. Just over 3 minutes, about 3.5 minutes left here. Is just staying in that midfield area. Just both teams are really just trying to fight for the disc right now. But it does look like Epilogue is going to be the one to get it, trying to get the clear out, and they do, but Truck ends up getting stunned out, and JJ Twins is able to recover, sending it over to Anbu, who is just they're taking their time, they're being very, very patient right now. but those long passes, unfortunately, are not quite hitting. They are still able to get him, though. No, not too much pressure. Never mind, I take it back as the stack comes in, going for the stun and pass, or forcing the pass.
Catches the enemy.
Epilog suddenly just picking up their pace a lot. Vexo trying to get the pass down to Truck, but it does not quite connect.
That is going to be Waffles picking that one up, sending it right back. However, it's intercepted by Skibble and sent back again. Getting that disc across to Master Blaster. Master Blaster going to hit the Geo, but it's all the way into the bubble. Picked up by Vexo. Vexo for the goal. It's tied again with 2.5 minutes left on the clock. We might, dare I say it,
11,
see an overtime?
10, 9.
We won't now because I just jinxed it.
We will have to see. I would love to see an overtime with how this game is going right now. But Anbu Knights has the joust advantage. They're going to move it over to Anbu Waffles. They're going very quickly, but the pass does not quite hit. Truck is able to recover it very quickly, moving for a clear, which I do find interesting. Sometimes, because sometimes you would classify that as a actually, hold on, wait. Vexo moving in, trying to get the pass over to Master Blaster, but ooh, the stuns. That is going to be in the hands of Nax, who is going to try to go for the clear. What was I saying? Yes. Sometimes you would like classify those as like panic clears, but sometimes you do have to be a bit patient with your clears, because if nobody's there to get it, it'll just end up in a turnover again. But okay, things are happening too quick. It is over into the Epilog bubble, but it bounces right out, and now it is back in the side of Anbu Knights. Jeep, I'm rambling, take me.
Okay, that disc goes right there into the bubble. They are trying to get to it. It's going to be JJ Twins coming out with that disc, grabbing it, sending it right down into the hands of Vexo. Oh, and stolen, pickpocketed by Waffles. Waffles turning that one in there. 1 minute left on the clock. They want a goal right here, but that is going to be a grab, save, and clear. Getting the disc right back. However, JJ Twins is there, sending it right back in again. Still not quite in the goal. Vexo gonna send it through, but JJ Twins there to make another grab. JJ gonna send it across, but it's gonna be Truck who comes out with the disc, sending it back into the midfield. Okay, we're just gonna make the clock.
Catches the enemy.
Can't.
Yeah, that it really just does feel like catch sometimes when you have like possession changes so much. I mean, I think that may have literally just been a game of catch, but New is able to move in, and the tie has been broken. There is about 20 seconds left on the clock right now. Epilog has a very, very small chance to take this back, right? Or not small chance, but they have a very short amount of time. They're gonna have just about 10 seconds to take this back here. Skipple moving in. Is going to go for a clear. Is it going to get anywhere? Master Blaster with it. Is in the bubble. Do they have time? Do they have time? Are they going to send it in? They're going to send it in. That is an overtime. 11-11. Just barely getting it in. There were I'm sure there were milliseconds left on the clock there. We are seeing an OT, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so I was just gonna say that last turn, that whole play was very strategic. They were burning up the clock because they did not want to give Epilog that opportunity to have the time to score. And what ended up happening was they were able to get it just in that was an absolute buzzer beater. Fantastic. And they have paused. I don't know who. And you know, I don't really know what the rule is for this when it's a pause between an overtime and the round, so I don't know. That's one for another day. That is going to be in the hands of JJ Twins after a header from Epilog. JJ walking that one through the tunnel. Defense needs to get home quickly as they are moving through. There we go. A stun and steal by Vexo. Vexo with the disc now, going to send it right through the tunnel. Oh, but getting hung up on the Geo, and it does not make it out of the midfield. It's going to be returned by New. Oh, no, it's Waffles. Going to send that one all the way into the bubble and across the floor. However, Vexo is there to make that grab. Oh, he's going to hang on to it for a moment, sending it right through into midfield.
Yes, it's going to almost attempt it clear, but it's going to bounce back into the Epilog side. New with it right now. But, ooh, I think maybe off the head of Master Blaster there. Skibble Sizzle is able to recover it and send it into the Anbu Knights side. Who is going to get there first? No stacks quite coming in quick enough. But never mind. Nax coming in. Master Blaster with it right now. They have it, but ooh, maybe the pressure hit a little bit too hard as they're try to throw it in, but it does not hit off the backboard. Anbu Knights with it right now. An attempted stun coming in, but the block stops that from happening. New with it now, moving it into the epilogue side. They have a pass. There is only Skibble in the goal. Are they going to get it? They are going to get it. And that is the round, the overtime, and the match. Anbu taking it in two, I guess you could say like 2.5 with the overtime. That, I mean, wow. I have no words.
That was fantastic. Great play. You know, we really saw the Knights put on quite a show in round 1, and Epilogue had to fight really hard to turn that around, and in round 2 to have made it all the way to the end there with a tie with that buzzer beater was just absolutely insane and astronomical play. Really nice to see come out of them there. And, you know, to be honest, I kind of thought they were going to take that second round in that overtime, and we were going to get a third one. Dano, what'd you think?
I thought it was a great match. You know, seeing Epilogue come out that round with the strong start they had, clearly we can see they have what it takes to win this game. That second round really turned into more of a who could collect on whose mistakes more. You know, Epilogue's defense was much better that round. They weren't doing as many panic clears. Everything I said pretty much in the first round, it's like they were listening and they kind of took it. And they didn't do any of that, and they had a much better round. Maybe they weren't warmed up. I don't know, but that second round was a much different team, and we know that they could have won this. You know, it was a greatly matched game here tonight.
It was. That was a lot of fun. And you know what, H. Penny, I'm so glad that you got to hang around with us and cast that one. If you want to stay around for the midnight show, you are more than welcome to as well. If not, I totally understand. Dano and I are making a marathon of it tonight, an Echo marathon, as you would say. Yeah. You guys, thank you so much for hanging out with us in Twitch. And like I said, we will be back at midnight for a New Zealand matchup, which is going to be fantastic over in the OCE, and that is Talos taking on Euphoria. That's going to be another fantastic one, so hang out with us for a while. I'm Jeepgirlz, this is H. Penny, and of course, Dano McFabulous coming in for us this evening. So we'll see you guys in about half an hour.
See you soon.
14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And we're underway.
Season 7 of VRML Echo Arena is brought to you by HyperX, Asterion Products, VR Cover, ProTube VR, Arma.gg, Kiwi Design, Downpour Interactive, and VRware.net.